Welcome. We are live once again. I am Dustin.
I'm Devan.
And we co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. As we said, we are live, and for that, since you guys have waited patiently, kept watching, we're doing a giveaway raffle for all of our live viewers starting at the midway break. So stay tuned for your chance to win a 50mm version of our D4 logo monster created by Eldritch Foundry.
So cool. Irritated that I am not eligible. By the way. Y'all need to get worse prizes.
Reminder for those of you that donate 5,000 bits, you get a signed artwork poster from the cast of the amazing BFGs drawn by our friend Marquis Chancey. They are so amazing and we love them so much. Also, you get a decal at 15,000 bits, and at 25,000 bits today, we're giving away a pint glass with the D4 logo etched in it. And if for somehow we can manage to get 100,000 bits in one episode, we're going to release both session zeros. That is still available via the 300 subscriber mark as well.
And mail them Ethan, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You get Ethan.
Yeah.
I eat cheese.
Speaking of, oh no, he's the rats.
No!
Speaking of subscribers, make sure to subscribe at twitch.tv/RockPunchATL. That's our channel. And anybody that has subscribed with Twitch Prime, please remember to renew your subscriptions. That would be great. Please. Also, at 150 subscribers, we are giving away this awesome illustrated art book.
Open another random page.
Open a random.
That's
awesome.
James.
Oh, that is awesome.
And also this Dungeons and Dragons animated series Tiamat pin.
So
Speaking of animated series, did everybody see the commercial that the Brazilian car company did of the? Oh, it's so good.
Yes, that was
Oh
awesome.
my god, so good. Okay, sorry.
I
didn't
did
mean
not
to
see that.
deviate. Oh, it's
It's
amazing.
really good.
Tangent. It's so good though.
Okay.
It's so worth it. All right. Donate to our charity of choice, please. Extra Life. It is for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta is what we're raising money for. Every donation bit goes to help the kids learn to play their own adventures in life, and we are so excited to be doing this. We're going to be putting some more rewards up soon, but for now, our first reward is once we raise $1,000, Ethan is going to DM another game of Paranoia, which we're super excited for. You can
Cannot
visit
wait.
at www.extra-life.org/participant/D4-DND is our page, and we'll throw a link up there in the chat.
Yes. And if you love our show and want to see where we play, check out Meeple Madness Monday through Saturday at Flowery Branch in Georgia. But speaking of, next week we will have another guest star as Dave Lapata, who is the owner of Meeple Madness, will join us at the table. Yeah, it is
awesome.
our birthday gift to him, and we are super excited to bring his character into the game.
So no cursing is allowed next week.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
All right, I think we're gonna get to some sponsors.
Ha! Okay. Is it me? Is it Patrick Logan with D&D Beyond? You all know it is. Of course it is. Yes. Number of things to get through, obviously, but the first thing I want to talk about is on D&D Beyond, the Encounter Builder is live. Alpha's out right now, gives you the ability to organize a full encounter with monsters and NPCs. This program keeps getting more and more in depth and more better as time goes on. It becomes more and more of a DM's resource as time goes on. This is just another step that they're going to be taking. And having talked about that, first off, I want to thank everybody who got me a Water Ganassi, because we're going to be talking about their adventures shortly, but I want to get over the 8 that I got. First, ZergRat at KingZergRat gave me Alar Tempest, a master gunner, born from a family of sailors who grew up on a ship where he honed his ranger abilities. There are 4 rangers on this squad for some reason. He likes to train various birds to help navigate and sleep in the crow's nest. The crow's nest, so many people want to sleep in that fucking crow's nest.
It's just like a pile of bodies.
Yeah. Clambake at Ghost of Clam gave me Surf Sopdot, another Water Genasi ranger manning the crow's nest. Always on the lookout for water elementals, his favorite enemy. Bastion Crawleg by Wyvern Fox Media at Sir Schmoopy Fox. Okay.
That is adorable.
Water Ganassi's only dream in life was to sail the seas and see what the world has to offer. He works in the crow's nest.
They have a larger than average house.
The boat is the crow's
Loyal as
The
a
name
fault.
of the boat is now the crow's nest.
Loyal to a fault, to salty of the Queen Bitch's Revenge.
Queen bitches are revenge.
Fabian Avigliano at Fabian Avigliano gave us Popo. You didn't give me a description for Popo, so here's what Popo is. He is an excellent cook who laces every dish with a drop of his own blood. While he can only say his name, he has many different inflections. His recipe book is his name just written over and over and over again. CL Pieretti at Mad Jack Madigan gave me Captain Salty, the captain of the ship. And this is Salty, captain of the Queen Bitch's Revenge, which is the name of the ship. Basically, she convinced a bunch of townspeople and Swabbies to steal a ship for her because she woke up one day and wanted to be a captain.
I mean, same.
Who hasn't been there?
90% of my decision making.
Def the Bard at Lunar Starwind gave me Tallow. She's the first mate and will cut out the tongue of any man who questions her ability. Sea has been her home all her life, and she can read it the same way other rangers, again, read the forest. Carlia Douse by Lauren at Oboe Crazy, or just Oboe Crazy. Carlita Douse is a Water Ganassi bard who used to work in high society, but for her own reasons has decided to leave that expansive, flamboyant life behind to seek out her water roots and maybe sing to a mermaid. And then the Epic Seb at Sebek Kelp, the Quartermaster. That's it.
Sounds like Salty just ran in, was, I don't know, working at a foresty type city.
I like to think
so,
that she was just like working behind the bar and was just, I want a ship. Let's do that.
Yep.
a bunch of rangers were just like,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
And Shadrick Degar at Shadrick Degar gave me two things. He gave me the name of a wizard, Nestros, and the name of the wizard's spell made in D&D Beyond. Nestros is Necrotic Knight, and don't think alliteration won't start coming into play with everything that he does. A magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within range to fill a 60-foot radius sphere until the spell ends. The darkness spreads around corners. Creature within dark vision can't see through the darkness, and I do want to say this first off, that he gave a very detailed part of the spell components, and one of the things you can do in D&D Beyond is make spells that are very just specific. Every save, everything is listed right here. I'm not going to read all of it because I want to get to the magnet itself. So, without further ado, I didn't ask for this beforehand. Could I get music?
Of course.
Please.
Also, I'm using that spell. Just
You
putting
are
that out
so
there.
needy.
That's a great spell.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank
God.
you.
Oh god.
Sailing upon the open azure sea, the crew of the Queen Bitch's Revenge goes about their day under the morning sun. Surf Sopdot's keen eye looked over the open sea, his head wrapped in a blue headdress over blue leather armor, holding a blue sickle and dagger attached to a blue belt and a blue pair of pants and boots.
Okay.
Surf knew that the enemy against all their kind was the sea. Well, the water, actually, which he knew formed into things that would kill you. He was a ranger of some regard to murder the sea itself, for he fought mostly water elementals, and knew one day he would stab straight into the heart of the sea, and after that he's not sure what would happen. But as he looks out of the sea, gonna be hot today, but the sea is cold. Cold as water. I know that water's coming for me. Coming for us all. Below deck, Alar Tempest scowled at Surf's grumblings as he made his way below to the deck to the gunner's station. Every part of his person, from his heavy leather coat to his black polished boots, was adorned with guns of every shade, single-shot pistols to long barrel rifles. Metal actually clanked as he made his way down the stairs. And as he did, the melodic squawking of the myriad of birds he kept bounced in a cacophony below deck. Some were colorful birds, others just common crows, others merely bird-shaped things that he found, like imps, bats, and a lizard he glued feathers to. Taking the lizard with feathers, he went out to the side port and said, "Get up there to your fucking nest and take a nice shit on the man up there. He's sleeping in my spot." Unfortunately, as he threw the lizard out, it could not actually fly and then just fell into the ocean below. Bastion Crawleg, chipper and bright, inhaled deep the salt ocean air, a cheesy grin across his face as he looked over the second crow's nest. He requested built, since 3 people on this ship wanted to be there exclusively, and he won a coin toss.
God.
Dressed in yellows as bright as the sun, his long hair flowed in the wind as he spent the day shouting encouraging remarks at his cruise mates. You're doing great there, Surf. You'll get that ocean. Just don't you worry, Alar. You'll get that lizard to fly. Carlia, you're looking especially regal today. Something smells good, Popo. Captain, quiet! Came the roaring voice of Captain Salty of the Queen Bitch's Revenge. Her long red coat and tri-corner, the bangles and gold adorning her body, and the massive sword at her side really helped give authority to someone who was only 5 feet tall. Captain Salty's massive presence helped her recruit her crew through false promises and yelling. So much yelling. Along with the intimidating visage of her first mate, Talos, who was currently twiddling one of her many knives between her fingers. She'd been Captain Salty's first mate for some time and provided the extra muscle needed when yelling didn't work. Long in the limbs, her dark leathers covered every inch of her body, and knives covered every inch of that. Pockets with knives, bangle with knives, ring knives, gold knives, pearled knives, and a toucan on her shoulder, named Knives, who had knives awkwardly taped to his body. Hey, you want me to cut out his tongue out, Captain? I can do that.
Oh my god.
No, he keeps everyone in good spirits. Below deck, the portly cook Popo, dressed in chef's hat, apron, and leather breeches, slaved away over the day's breakfast. A stew of fishes, roots, and birds that Alet said couldn't hack a life at sea. He called the new stew Popo, for Popo was the only word he could say. Cookbooks littered the galley, containing only the word Popo, but with a pompous flair of a 5-star chef, Popo continued the day. Poo-poo. Some poo-poos. Poo-poo. Behind the helm in regal splendor stood Carlia Douse, of the House of Douse. Trust me, you've heard of them. Adorned in blue and gold silks, she stood out like a bright, shiny beacon on the ship. She desired only the simple life now, simple in the sense of still being rich with plunder, keeping in high fashion on the sea. She was currently practicing her falsetto, hoping beyond hope to someday sing to a mermaid. Oh, this is G! I think it's a G, maybe a G sharp! And finally, standing next to her, stock still, dressed in old military garb, was Kelp, the quartermaster. Kelp never spoke a word, never blinked, never seemed to breathe, and no one ever actually has seen him walk from place to place. He just seemed to appear whenever needed.
Is he dead?
The mystery.
Mystery.
It's like Watson from that Sherlock Holmes game. Always behind you.
Right now, he was blowing into our harmonica, attempting to find middle G. However, suddenly, this calm sea suddenly shuddered as a moment from up to the depths another ship emerged, straight up through the sea, as if by magic. Pure black like the night and covered in the letter N, it nearly collided with the Queen Bitch's Revenge. As it finally landed in front of them, a loud voice boomed from the air from a drow dressed in black robes on the ship's throne. Hello, bitches! You have entered the naughty waters of Nesros of the Night, drow pirate of the night and naughty things. It's alliteration. Do you get the alliteration? It's kind of my thing. Anyway, I'm sentencing you to wander the seas forever, enshrouded in night. Nesros is necrotic night, because it stings you all. I'm so bad. A black cloud of night suddenly appears in front of our intrepid heroes. Carlia and Kemp attempt to keep the ship straight, but can't pull out of the swirling black cloud as it engulfs all of them, and that's where we end this chapter. And here's what I need from you.
Oh my god.
I need the name of an island, the name of an ancient race, the name of a great treasure. I need what Narcissus calls his minions, which starts with N. And I need another Narcissus spell that starts with N. And
That's N like Nancy?
N like Nancy. It's very obvious, I would hope, by this point. That's what it is. And because we're in the alpha for the design encounter, design me an encounter. Go ahead and try out the program. Start working with it, fiddling with it. start alpha testing it. Anything that you find that may be a mistake or anything you can be improved, tell everybody, and we can kind of work on this together. Design an encounter with Narcissus minions and at least one homemade enemy.
Logan, I think you would like to know this, that the encounter actually judges how deadly your encounter is.
Yes.
And someone put like 10 million rats, and it said, could kill Tiamat.
Why are you giving him ideas?
Why?
It's just-
Why?
Yep.
You can include rats
All right.
if you want.
Thank you so much, Logan.
Logan repeat what he's looking for?
Oh, sure.
I was
sure,
going
sure.
to take a picture and post it.
Oh, that's great.
I will
Yeah,
send it.
we'll post it in the
I'll post it-
Discord
I'll
and
post it
we'll
in
share it
Discord.
on the D4 Twitter.
I've taken up
Yeah.
far too much of everyone's time.
That was worth it.
It was.
I'm so bad as a ringtone or a text tone.
bad.
I'm so bad.
I'm so bad.
Mercy. Rat.
Mercy rat.
Yeah.
Mercy
All
rat.
I
right.
want a
Goblin.
shirt that says I'm so bad.
Hi, Goblin Katie. How you doing? I'm here to talk to you about a little something called Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse. And in super duper awesome, exciting news, they have announced their new Platinum Edition box, which is going to be for the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Yes, that word that I totally knew how to say.
Yay.
They have announced that they're doing 1,000 of the Platinum Edition boxes. That's all they're gonna make. It's 1,000, then they're done. They are filled with all sorts of ridiculously cool stuff. In this case, there are 2 items that I know are going to be in there that I think will interest folks who are excited about the new campaign. The first one being the soul coin, which is the currency that is used in order. Well, they're doing their own soul coin. So fancy schmancy, the Beetle and Grimm soul coin. But that's the currency that gets used to buy and trade souls and snow cones and all that kind of stuff.
You know.
It's actually
Like you do.
a prized commodity down there.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Well, yeah, snow cones aren't easy to come by,
Get it? Because it's hell.
right? And then, secondly, is the it's this little thing. It's called, I don't know, an Infernal War Machine Mini. It is amazing. It has a Wheel of Death on the front that has like these teeth that are like, and it is a Beetle and Grimm exclusive. Thank you, WizKids. So, if you are interested in getting your hot little hands on this hot little ticket, you can go to cat sound. You can go to beetleandgrims.com and do the pre-order now. Again, they're only doing 1,000. They're already selling out quickly. So you're gonna want to go get your pre-order in. It is $449, which I know sounds like a lot, but what you get for your money is ridiculous.
It's so
The
worth it.
Waterdeep Dragon Heist Platinum Edition box, it was
We
just-
barely scratched the
Yeah, we
surface.
barely
yeah,
scratched the surface.
we get distracted, which really makes me sad because I've seen some of the stuff that's in there and I want it. And then you go to the website, you pre-order. It's going to ship in September. I think it's September that it ships. Anyways, go get it. You're gonna want it. It adds so much to your game. I've bought one. I think you should too.
All right. Gadkins.
Alrighty. Well, I know normally I like to talk about sounds. This time we're going to talk about visuals. So our latest sponsor is Eldritch Foundry, and they are a customizable miniature company who 3D print minis in insanely high quality.
Oh,
like
God.
stupid high quality. Like to the point where I was like, I didn't realize a 3D printer could like print detailed like that.
That's the truth.
I have a lot of
good.
experience with 3D printers. 3D printers, not pretty thinner. Okay,
Uh-huh,
whatever. Their Kickstarter is actually over 1,000% funded, which literally sounds like it's like 1,000%, but it's literally 1,000% funded, and they actually still have 12 days to go. So if you
Keep
want to
on
help
going.
make it 2,000% funded, go for it, I guess. And they're designing their character creator based off styles of old school RPG game character creators like Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment, Skyrim, and more. Sorry. Which creates a fun, immersive world building. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, you guys.
We still love you.
I know. Thank you. but which creates a fun, immersive world-building experience while you create your dream mini. They are also partnering with your friendly local game stores to have a tablet station for players to make minis on, and any minis that are created in-store and or shipped to the store get free shipping, and the game store receives profits from it, which I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I very much cannot wait for that. And I'm just going to excuse myself and say that this is my first time reading this as I'm reading it to you guys. So I think I did a very good job.
Might mention that they did the D4 logo.
They did. They did our
It is
D4 logo.
incredible.
The one that we're giving away at 25K?
No, just giving it away. More details will be on the break.
Oh, what are
Free
we
stuff.
giving? Well, I saw it in the
25K,
chat.
we're giving away a decal.
No.
Yeah.
We are.
Then that's something.
Okay.
50K, we're giving away a pint glass.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, 25 is pint glass, 15K
It says 15K is card decal, 25 is pint glass.
There you go.
Yep.
We'll get there.
Alright.
We'll get there.
All right.
First time live in many times. Hey, we'll get it.
If you like what we're doing here, there's always RockPunch. There's the people that make this possible. You should check them out at RockPunch ATL on Twitch.tv or RockPunch on YouTube. They're awesome. They're fantastic. You can join the Discord. Just scroll down on the stream you're watching right now and check it out. There's a link right there. Join us anytime. You can check out all the cool stuff they're doing. They do skits. They do all sorts of fun, funny stuff. They're awesome. And they're always streaming on RockPunch ATL. So feel free to check it out all during the week when you're not watching us. I'd also like to say a special thanks to Dr. Bright, who reached out to me after the SCP session. It meant the world to me speaking to you. You're one of my favorite writers. All of the administrators there are some of my favorite writers. And everybody who contributed to last session, thank you. Thank you again.
And thank you, Dr. Light, for liking the costume.
It was
It's like the coolest thing ever.
It really was. So it was a dream come true for all of us to be reached out to. Okay, go ahead.
Cool.
Go.
I was just going to say that we have merch at d4dnd.com, and if you want to know what's on it, go look at it, because they're awesome. And we got shirts
They're
and
super
stuff.
hot.
and stuff.
And cool
stuff.
shot
Do it.
glasses,
Yeah.
and wine glasses,
We're
and
giving
pint
away some of it
glasses.
tonight.
Yeah, we're giving
Yeah.
some of it
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Go
we
look
get
at the
right
full
this.
inventory and buy stuff. Thank you.
Sorry, I was gonna ask if I could do a real quick little personal plug if we have time.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm a mess today. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had a lot of Red Bull.
Yep. Welcome back live. We'll just edit sound post. It'll be fine.
Okay, so every Wednesday I do a live stream on my channel, twitch.tv/thetigerwizard, where I record my horror comedy podcast, Corn on the Macabre.
It's great.
With Pilly. And you can also listen to this podcast on both Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play.
All right.
Thanks.
And catch Stellar Arcanum tomorrow, where you can hear these 4 jerks mess up the regular campaign that I'm in.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
We threw
Yep.
the biggest wrench.
Yep, we invaded Stellar Arcanum. D4 took it over, and we have a couple episodes that we're going to be guest starring on there, and it's super fun.
Next one's released tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Stellar
Stir
Arcanum.
in that pot.
Yep.
Just stir
I'm
it.
gonna say hey to everybody we met at MomoCon. I hope you're
Yeah.
watching, and I hope you're enjoying it once we get into the game. Also, thank you for
Actually, we're never gonna play. We're just gonna sit here and talk all
Also,
night.
personal thank you to KingZergRat and Steph the Bard for our
Yes.
gifts.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
So
And
cool.
We
gals.
got both.
All right.
Both.
Also, just want to say, additional ambient sounds are brought to you by Sirenscape tonight. So any fun stuff that you hear tonight will be from them.
And without further ado, let us immerse ourselves into the chronicles of D4.
Hot date!
And the Death Herald.
Where am I?
What? I don't know. What are we doing? Last time, on daunting daydreams and deluding denunciations, Saesha left to take the imposter guard captain to the city watch while the rest of the BFGs proceeded further up Mount Waterdeep to continue Vinley's quest from the Blackstaff, seeking out Hlom. After reaching the top of the mountain, they found a crystalline cave concealed behind an illusionary wall. It was here that they finally encountered Hlom. The ancient monk was hovering above a pool of pulsing water, deep in contemplation.
After chiding them for disrupting his meditation, the party was put through a series of personal tests. Each of the BFGs present faced a challenge designed to convey a lesson they needed to accept and learn. After an emotional series of confrontations, they were deemed successful in their training by Hlom, though each seemed to leave with many more questions than which they arrived.
Upon their return to Renair's home, the party are informed that Saesha decided to stay at the Font of Knowledge for the night. They each took a room within the mansion and found much-needed rest. As the new day dawned, they awakened to a bountiful breakfast cooked by Renair himself. The celebratory meal was cut short, though, when the city watch began to pound on the front door. They had come to arrest Harold, charging him with assault and manipulation by magic against a noble.
V's father, Lord Elothat Gothala, and her brother, Ulthar Gothala, were present as a city magistrate found Harold guilty and sentenced him to a 10-day in a dungeon with 37 lashings to the whip and a fine of 1,000 dragons. Perhaps most devastating of all, he was ordered to remain at least 100 feet away from his best friend, V, at all times.
After the bard was led away in chains, the rest of the party immediately began to discuss their options to ensure Harold's return. V goes to ask the Castellanters for help. Vinley goes to the Blackstaff, and Voss goes to see Three Strings to see what he can do.
Meanwhile, Harold is lashed and placed in the cell. He's devastated to realize that the only other prisoner in his cell block is Salazar, the lizard folk member of the BFG who was arrested for brandishing weapons without just cause and disturbing the peace. After only a few hours, Harold is informed that his incarceration is at an end, with apologies from the city for the case of a mistaken identity. As he gathers his effects, he is horrified at the sight of a single rose that rests on top of his belongings and a familiar carriage waiting for him outside.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Double date!
We're going to start tonight's session at the Yawning Portal.
Oh no.
Oh.
Shock. All right. Boring shit I'm doing.
I don't know, this Harlequin guy seems pretty romantic.
You know, nice
Well,
guy.
No.
As you're heading out the door from the Yawning Portal after talking with Three Strings about Harold's situation, you are approached by a dirty, blonde-haired, middle-aged, rugged-looking man wearing well-worn plate mail. You recognized him as Maloon Wardragon, the Force Grey adventurer who introduced himself to you all briefly after you saved Floon and Renair. After mention of missions for the team, you sat him down to discuss working together.
Word has it, you all are fixing the old Troll Skull Tavern up in the North Ward. Well, something like that requires money, and the Grey needs help.
I'm listening.
There's a shipment soon, landing in the dock ward. I'll send a message of the dock number when it arrives. On that ship will be 3 crates marked Arturian Gold. The Grey needs you to retrieve these crates for us, as we plan to expose the culprits and use them as evidence in the presence of a magistrate.
So this is a setup then.
It's a sting operation. We ask that you do not get any further involved, and we've been slowly working on it for some time. I ask you because we fear some of our men may have been discovered and need new faces in order to keep the operation covert. You understand?
I do. Any idea who might be stealing these shipments?
I do not know. I'm unsure of that. But once acquired, you will take the crates to a warehouse, one with an entrance to Undermountain.
What?
You will meet an olive-skinned woman named Kaita Ison. She is another Force Grey member and will be spearheading the mission from there. I hope 50 dragons will be enough to compensate you for your troubles, paid in full upon delivery. We believe that this is where that they are going to eventually be.
Understood. You said a building with an entrance to Undermountain?
Yes. They're around, but we don't know for sure if this is actually one of them.
I see. I will have to discuss this with my companions, of course.
Understood.
Speaking for them, assuming we have the ability and the time to do so, I see no reason why we would deny your request.
Understood.
Thank you. And I get to leave.
Also, I hope I don't have to say this, but don't open the crates. You don't want to be caught up in this mess. Trust me.
I have enough problems right now. I'll be sure to lend that to my companions as well. Some of them are a little too curious for their own good.
We're opening those crates, right?
Yeah, we're opening the crates.
No, we're definitely opening the crates.
Why wouldn't we
Boss,
open the crates?
Yeah.
Can you give me a perception check for the amount of time that you've been in the yawning portal?
Sure. 13.
Okay. A few things you overhear in just the perception of people chatting amongst themselves.
You hear about the thief in the sea ward? I bet it was the Black Viper.
Nah, couldn't be. The Black Viper, they're going after some rugged guy with black short hair. Plus, the Black Viper died over a century ago. Anything you hear about them now is just bullshit.
I heard they caught the guy, maybe an hour ago.
Good riddance, idiot thinks he can attack a god and not pay the price.
If I had 500 dragons to burn, I could justify the flogging and a 10-day of incarcerations against the Watch. We all know some of them are taking coin on the side and let things slide.
Hey,
Especially in the docks.
Don't let anyone hear you talking like that. They might drown you up some bogus charges against you, and then what?
Yeah, it's hogwash. It's just the booze talking.
Yeah. Kind of overhear that.
The guy with the blonde hair has a really good butt.
Oh my god, Becky.
All right, what do you do?
I leave.
Okay.
Oh, good, you didn't go stab someone.
You didn't
That's
want
nice.
to see who was talking about your butt?
The man has just started.
Gotta keep that
There were no
crap
halflings
wet.
there.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no halflings there. There were no geriatrics in that bar.
I leave. I kind of check the money I've got in my own pocket. I just kind of take in what he just said, but I flag carriage to head back to Rainier's.
Okay.
It's only gonna be like a silver, not too far away. The bottom
Gotcha.
of the Castle Ward, and you have to go right to the bottom of the sea ward.
But that's what I do. Just. Yep.
Alright. Finley,
God.
you spent the past couple of hours in the walls of Blackstaff Tower. Meeting with Vajra Safar seemed to only be a waste of time, learning that she most likely could not help, and realizing you were asking a lot of someone so powerful so soon. However, she did arrange time for you to go over the enrollment and initiation into the Grey Hands. After waiting for another 15 or 20 minutes, a middle-aged man in student robings with 4 tiering layers and multiple rope cordings of different colors approach. Each layer a representation of rank. The novice's tunic, journeyman's surcoat, adept's robes, expert's cape, master's cloak, and archmage's stoles. Of these he wears the tunic, surcoat, robes, and cape. The cordings signify class and achievements of the wizard. Each color attributed to the school of magic, where cording, braiding, and location of adornment signify the accomplishment. The man with shoulder-length salt and pepper hair, dark circled, heavy sunken eyes, shadowed by a heavy brow, square jawline, and a thin, angular nose, introduces himself. His voice is calm, smooth, draped in an almost seductive whisper.
Mm-hmm, I'm sure.
Finley Galanoda. I'm Aiden Ozul, expert practitioner and head wizarding student of the necromantic and healing arts, understudy of Hamun Cast, Master of Necromancy, I was told you're interested in enrollment in the Grey Hands Initiate Works. Is this correct?
It is, Ozul. Mr. Hi.
Aiden Ozul.
Aiden Ozul. Good. It is. I'm very interested in enrolling in the Grey Hand for necromancy and learning more about.
It now makes sense why I was chosen to escort you through these lovely halls of the tower.
Oh, you weren't told that I was.
No.
Oh.
I do not question what is asked of me by the Black Staff. Forgive me, but what is your occupation? Are you able to fully enroll here as a student, or would you be just a waste of time and a burden on Master Cost? You say that you're more interested in the Grey Hands?
Yes, I less of a waste of time, more of I have other. I'm learning things by practicing in the field rather than sitting in a room.
Yes. To enroll here, one must dedicate their time solely to the pursuit of knowledge of the arcane arts. However, benefits are still awarded to those that serve the Black Staff in becoming a Grey. Come with me. I'll show you around the apprentice quarters in the upper level.
All right.
The older gentleman, probably in his early 40s, takes you to a doorway in the center of the grand dining hall. Ath curves around the circular tower walls. He lays a hand against the door and speaks the word.
Avamine.
As a familiar rune shines upon his hand and the previously locked door swings open. You ascend a spiraling obsidian staircase illuminated by dancing lights before coming to two doors side by side.
This door leads to the parlor where most discussions with the Black Staff herself are held, or discussions amongst the masters. And this, as he opens it, leads to the library.
As he opens the door, you were taken aback by the size of the room. You have had small, fleeting feelings of certain rooms seeming to be larger than they should be from the outside, but this one is grotesquely massive by comparison. Although still not as large or filled as the Font of Knowledge, every book you graze by obviously touches on arcane knowledge. Some are old journals of wizards long past, some are theories of the meaning of the weave and Mystra herself. Others go into depths of the practical and impractical uses of spells, while others even allude to crafting unique signature spells. The shelves housing all tomes seem impossibly tall. As you look up, they seemingly disappear into a cloud of white nearly 100 feet up. You notice a few students flying by tower-owned objects like brooms and carpets through magical will as they pursue through books. As you look around, you see books that seem to get more in-depth to the difficulties of magic the higher up you look.
Huh? It's a lot of books. You got Azul.
As a Grey, you would have access to all of these scriptures and any spell castings up to the beginnings of an adept skill level at a 5th level.
Okay, cool.
However, scribing of these spells are not free, as you and all other students are required to provide their own ink, quill, and parchment, along with the standard transcribing fee.
That makes sense.
Feel free to look around.
I can now?
Of course.
I can come back at any time, correct?
You can.
I just have to say Avamine?
Yes.
Perfect. I actually have a lot going on right now. But I will be back.
Okay, well, I'm only allowed to give you this tour now.
Oh, we can finish the tour. I didn't.
Okay, so you would like me to show you around more?
Yes, please.
Instead of leaving you here to your bewilderment?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I take the coin that I have and just put it on a table, knowing that it's gonna come back, but I want it to go away. So I'm just like, there you go.
You continue past the library and find yourself walking through the busy halls of classrooms as a multitude of wizards and witches scurry between classes. There is a wide variety of races and ages, however, a majority of them are older humans, as it takes a long time to master intellect over the weave. Once again, the halls you find yourself in no longer mimic the shape of the tower and seem to go on for further than would be expected. After about another hour, Aiden Azul, going over the basics of the Blackstaff Tower and its students' enrollment and whatnot, you start to realize how dedicated you would have to be to attend classes here, which sinks in even further when you see the rooming accommodations of the students to live here.
Well then, I do surmise that this is the end of our tour, for what you are allowed to bear witness. Have you come to the conclusion of your position within the tower, Miss Gallinodale?
No, I have. I've decided that I would be better use of the Blackstaff if I were a hand of the Grey, rather than a full-time student right now.
Very well. A prestigious position among the masses of Waterdeep. I wish you luck on your endeavors. Do try to stay away from the Force Grey Red Dragonborn. His rage seems to get the better of him. I will inform the Blackstaff of her new Grey Hand initiate. Feel free to wander the halls and exploring the library. Try not to get lost.
Could I ask you one quick question, just real fast? How would one go about removing a item that is really tethered to their soul, almost like a curse or a hex? How would you get?
You see him blink in bewilderment of
Squirrel.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of you feel just his look is condescending.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured. I'm aware of them.
Yeah. And he goes, "We'll remove curse, of course."
Could you do that to me? I'm a lot better with my words when I don't have this. And I pull out the coin that I very clearly put on a table in front of him. Could you? Is that a thing that's okay? Or I normally don't ask strangers favors.
It is not something that I have learned or prepared, so
Okay.
no.
Cool. Thanks.
Sorry. Cool, thanks.
And he kind of goes,
Okay, listen, dude. Aiden, sir, my friends and I, we killed a hag, and this was one of her belongings.
"You killed a hag."
Yes.
Impressive.
Well, I didn't. My friend did. I was busy shoveling supplies into our bag and saving children.
Yes, although it seems that you need some studying, the Force Grey looks to be more your suit. When you get lost in the halls, just follow the left wall until you find your way back. I must return to my studies. I bid you good day, Miss Gallinodale.
And with that, the middle-aged man gives you a slight bow of the head and begins to wander back down the hall towards the library. What do you do?
Left hand, start walking. Because I have no fucking idea where I am. Because I'm not good with directions.
All right.
3 years later, guys,
Yeah.
how do I get out of here?
There's a lot more left wall than I expected.
It's like it's a circle.
It does take a little while. There are a couple of times where you feel like, was he just fucking with me or something like that? Until eventually you come to the same door that you entered from the library.
Cool.
You make it into the library and continue straight through to the final door, which descends down the stairs into the grand hall, fest hall, and you walk your way back out of the illusionary wall.
Into the...
What is the elf's name at the desk? I've looked everywhere and I cannot find his name.
Oh no.
Did I meet this person? Probably not on my list.
No.
Yeah, definitely not on my list.
None of you have walked through that door.
Yeah, but I still write stuff
Right.
down. Let's see.
I want to say it starts with an S, but that's
Pull
just,
up our notes.
that's just because he reminds me of a certain professor of the dark arts.
Where are the rest of my notes?
Oh, they're close. Look at that face, guys. That's the thinking face of, I didn't expect them to ask this question.
Oh, wait. I know where that is.
Okay, you see how there's a connection right there?
Yes.
It's touching it.
Please.
Yes.
Oh.
I dropped my mic, folks.
Oh.
Here you go, bud. Wait.
Thank you.
It is. I've almost got it.
Oh,
I'm just having issues on this side.
where's the sad Steve?
We're live again.
It's been so long since I've gone through my notes. I totally forgot that I
It's
have
been
them
so
organized.
long that we've been actually live. I guess we're just really stressed or something.
I totally forgot I have them organized by.
Yeah.
His name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T. Rollin.
Tay Rollin.
T-Dog, yeah.
Yeah, I knew
I
that.
just want to point out I did have it.
Right.
I just want you to know
I do.
Yeah.
that people
Um.
have donated 750 bits because of our sneezes.
Thank you, guys.
I'm just gonna walk past Tay Rollin
Sneeze more often.
and just like, what does he do when he sees me? I need to know.
He looks up and looks back down.
Fair. I will swoosh my now beautiful bangs on, like, they're not bangs, but the two hair strips and just, and walk out and go towards the font.
Okay.
As you walk to the outside wall, what do you do?
Oh shit, I've never had to leave by myself before. Oh, fuck. Ave.
Did you not write it down?
Ave
Really?
Mene, right? I literally just said it. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I have it.
Okay.
Ave Mene, that's how you say it, right?
Avamine.
Avamine.
Whoop.
Leviosa.
Nothing happens.
It's swish and flick.
Okay, I'll do the first level spell slot thing.
Okay.
Okay.
It opens.
Okay. I like wipe the sweat off my brow, knowing he's watching me.
Yeah, and knowing that he's watching you, and with your passive, you hear him kind of chuckle in your direction as you cast into the wall and walk out.
Can I get an insight off of that chuckle? Is he making fun of me because I had to do that? Or does he know if there's a...
Do you have to roll?
I know he's making fun of me. Awesome. 6.
He's
He
hot.
probably read something funny that he's writing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's weird.
Or he's laughing at you that you had to do that.
I hate him.
You'll never know.
We'll never know.
I wish I could slam this door. but
Where
I
are you
can't.
going?
The font of knowledge.
All right.
To a
We're
fall.
going to make our way
Please don't.
to the font.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I need more time.
Saesha. After leaving the mountain, you turned in the Zentarum agent to the City Watch under the charges of assault of Waterdeep citizens, impersonating an officer, and possibly murder of those officers, of whose attire she was wearing.
Is gang activity an actual crime?
It is not.
Okay. I'm just making sure that I'm not like missing anything.
Throw the book at her. You're the
Those are
person
the
for that
ones
job.
probably would would cover.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with it.
Okay. After which, you found your way back to Renair's house, discussed what to do about Voss, especially after dealing with them and the woman you turned in. This is all while they were up the mountain. This is your timeline. Of,
Oh, I see what you're. Okay, I thought you were saying I was with them, and I was
No.
like, wait.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
After
No.
you turn
Gotcha.
the person in, you stop by Renair's, and then you guys discuss like.
No, I wasn't there. I stayed at the font. I never went back to Renair's. I
You
thought.
did go back to Renair's
You went to Renair.
to tell him to tell your friends where you're going to be,
I should listen.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And also discussed Foss, and you said that you were going to go to the font to research if there's anything you could do.
Okay.
Yep. But it's fine if you didn't want to do that, and then we'll just they have no idea where you are, and you can just be lost in Waterdeep.
We're just going off of what you said a month ago.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
You
it's,
sure?
it's been a month. I mean,
Fair.
So Saesha's lost in Waterdeep. She doesn't know where she's going.
guys, I need an adult.
All right, Renair only told you what he knew, and that mostly consisted of finding a masked lord to pardon him
Right.
if he were to turn himself in or be discovered. Feeling
Right.
like your time was being wasted sitting worrying about the others in a nearly empty house, you headed to the Font of Knowledge to research Waterdeepian law and hacks.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Yes.
Regular or with advantage?
Just regular, but because you are researching today and the next day, your DC is
400 less.
That'd be nice,
is
because that was
lessened by
not a
each-
good roll.
by each day that you are researching.
Okay, so insight, or no, I'm sorry,
And
investigation.
what are you researching first, laws or hacks?
First I'll do laws, and that's a 10.
Okay.
10.
Any persons suspected of committing a violent crime but are not obtained at the scene of the crime are statistically less likely to be obtained at a later date. Chances drop to 20% if they are a common race, and even lower if they have no noticeable distinguishing marks.
Okay.
Is what you learn in your research of that.
So what you said is we're good.
And then roll
Statistically, we're
And
Gucci.
then you also found
for all of the other
information that we gave you earlier.
Okay. And then for Haggy, oh, that's better, 18.
Haggy.
That's way
All
better.
right.
Haggy, Haggy, Hag, Hag.
Okay, so for the information that you were looking up, 20 to 30 years ago, Troll Skull Manor was owned by an old spinster that ran a soup kitchen for the less fortunate.
Oh.
She seemed to favor taking care of the street urchin children that were forgotten and abandoned. Over the years, it is unknown how many children were actually lost. Only a small fraction of them were found near the end. The gauntlet was made aware when one child escaped, later dying of wounds from the woman. The people of Trollskull Alley knew it only as Granny. When followed up on the story, the residents of Trollskull had little to no comments to give. Some assumed for the guilt they felt for not seeing the horrors that were happening next door.
Oh, this bitch is going down.
You also find out green hags specifically revel in the failings and tragedies of other creatures. They derive joy from bringing people low and seeing hope turn into despair, not just for individuals, but also for whole nations.
Well, she fed deep off of me then.
You remember that the hag that owned this place was killed.
Right,
Yes.
Right.
So just so you know.
right. Yeah, well, some people think we killed our hag.
Although all
I was
hags,
bragging.
Although all hags have abilities to disguise themselves, only green hags have the ability to create illusory duplicates of themselves.
Okay.
Like an illusion magic, it is a simple trick and test of the mind, and each hag is different, so there is no specific tell on how to identify this.
All right,
They also break the rules of magic.
of course they do.
The best course of action is once a hag has been revealed to not trust anything it says or anything you see.
Okay. That's not good. Okay.
After high sun on the second day, you were approached by a lore keeper escorting a very familiar high elven woman, except now she has significantly shorter hair. In front are two long strands with angular tips, followed by a short angled bob that accentuates her elven ears.
Your hair looks so pretty.
Is this insight?
14.
100% sincere.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Saesha.
How did it go? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
They nod, go about their business.
No, are you sitting at a table? Is she sitting at a table?
Yeah,
There's like books and
everywhere.
scrolls and.
Fair. I'll sit down next to her and be like, yeah, no, it went great. I got into the Blackstaff. I'm part of...
Congratulations!
Let me finish. I'm part of the Grey Hand now, like KingZergRat. We went back to Rainier's house. We had a great breakfast. Harold got arrested. I think
Wait, what?
everything's gonna be okay, maybe.
No, wait, go back.
We had really good breakfast.
Harold got arrested? Harold got arrested?
Yeah.
Where is he now?
Prison.
What is wrong with the boys?
I actually don't think that this was his fault. I think it's V's father's fault. Because he was there.
Okay, the statement stands.
Fair. I was just coming to let you
Okay,
know.
let me wrap this up and we're gonna talk about this.
Also, Harold did this.
It looks really good.
Thank you.
He's actually very talented. Like, I wouldn't have thought to do that cut on you, but it looks really pretty.
I wouldn't have thought of it either.
Yeah. But it sets off your ears and it draws attention to your eyes.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like the swamp. The Hagg's
No,
house,
that's not a
good swamp.
No, oh, no.
Bad area
Bad.
around it.
Yeah, really bad. Oh, bad. Okay, let me just put some stuff up.
Side note, can your lady, that I don't remember the name of because people were mean to me in the Blackstaff, kind of, but does she know how to remove curses?
Miss Savant?
Let's get that taken care of before we leave. Cause
Oh yeah, you've got that thing that makes you
and I'm super tired of
horrible.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can ask. I believe they can do that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
joke.
I mean, I don't know
Fair.
that the Savant would be the one to cast it, and we may have to pay for it because
I have money right now.
Okay. Well, let's let
yeah.
me. She like scoops up a handful of books and scrolls and kind of goes over to one of the stations and begins sort of putting them up and looking at the person there. So, hey, how you doing?
I have a book.
Good. How can I assist you?
I need to speak with one of the lore keepers about getting a curse removed.
Of course, yes. I will fetch one.
Okay.
You can leave those. We will put them up.
You sure?
Yes, it's what we do.
Oh.
You notice that there's like little kiosks where people can just put books back, and then they get put back by the people that are working the temple.
Is it a slide? Is it a slide? Is it a book return slide?
No. It's literally like
It's like a
rolling.
platform.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
it's a small shelf on wheels,
Gotcha.
so they roll around.
Yep.
So you did say Harold, not Boss.
Yeah. I know. We were all. He was hiding in cheese.
What?
Voss was, because he was scared that the.
Okay,
what is it called
Rainier
here?
has cheese that's big enough to hide him?
No.
So how is Voss hiding in cheese?
Yes.
I don't understand this conversation.
I'm getting worse with my words the longer that this happens.
Okay.
Do you want this?
No.
Touch it,
No.
please.
No.
Please.
No.
It'll just come back to me. Why are you scared?
Because it might not, and I've got enough problems. No, I was reading about hags. It's bad. Don't throw that at me.
It's right here.
I don't want it.
I didn't throw it. It's right here.
Okay, I don't want it.
Welcome back.
Eventually, a familiar human female dressed in the more prestigious robes.
Is it the Savant?
It is not the.
Okay, good. I feel like God, she's gonna hate me.
It is Sarah, the one that you met before meeting Nigel.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing splendid. You said something. You needed my attention.
Yes, my friend Venley has
Can I borrow
a
that?
cursed item
What?
that's bound to her. And we need to get it removed. It was a coin we found in a hag's house.
It doesn't look like this, but it looks like this.
Why would you take anything from a hag?
Listen, okay?
Don't. It makes her very, uncouth.
I like listen. All right, don't.
I can throw it and it's gonna come back.
She's normally a really nice person.
Normally.
The passive insight is like, okay.
Look, I haven't interacted with a lot of people, so I don't know that that's not necessarily true.
But it's high enough to see my face. ASMR.
A remove curse is going to be a tithe of 90 gold pieces.
All right. Is that doable? Do you need money?
Hold on. How much are platinums again? I hate this thing.
So 9 platinum.
Okay, yeah, here.
You hand over platinum.
Yeah, 9 platinum.
So he's like, okay. Follow me into one of the private rooms, if you don't mind.
Okay.
They take you into one of the side private rooms that you're becoming accustomed to. And I'll
I should put a cot in one of these.
And wait here. I shall return. I need to get something to stage that.
Do you want to hold it?
Stop trying to give it
Not
away.
Okay.
Sorry.
She walks out, and then about 5 to 7 minutes later, she comes back with a small wooden box.
I want to say it so bad. What's in the box?
Nothing.
The coin is gonna be in the box.
She opens it, and there's nothing in it. It's lined in a velvet material that is like a deep blue color, and then sets it on the table.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because you could buy a lot of backpacks.
With the coin?
Yeah. With that 90 plat.
Oh, no.
I made
good.
a joke!
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
I almost got it.
You see, like Sarah's her face is really perplexed.
Please take the coin from me, please. I'm about to say something very bad.
Okay. So, just a small prayer to Agma, if you don't mind. Lore Seeker?
Agma, Lord of Knowledge, we come to you today as humble children, seeking your wisdom, your guidance, the path which will lead us to do the things that bring knowledge and awareness to our hearts. Grant us your wisdom this day, and may we do the things that enlighten the world.
And with that, you see Sarah trace out what looks to be a scroll in midair and then begins to write with their finger.
Someone coughs in the
Excuse me.
background.
Oh my god, I was waiting.
I saw it the entire time.
Ithne Lakatem Bolai. And you can see it being written.
What language was that?
It's magical incantation.
Oh, okay.
And like most you've seen, pushes the scroll through you as the words stay on your skin and burn just for a second as they sizzle away, and you see the same type of sizzling etch around the edges of the coin, and then it falls to the ground.
Falls into the box, actually.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She set the box perfectly, and it drops.
Yep.
And
Then closes it, and this is Soft Pakatal Daman, and you see a arcane sigil in a circle form around all sides of the box.
What spell is that?
Make an Arcana check.
I think
I know you're
yeah.
asking, but
Yeah.
before you ask.
I don't know what spell that is. What spell is that?
Arcane Lock.
Oh. I could have sworn I've heard of that before. In the moment, I didn't really think of it.
So,
Like, at all. stop thinking completely.
You should be unattuned and
Change in magic. The curse breaking jostled your brain a little.
Ah! Does it always burn when you remove a curse?
It can.
Because it burned.
Yes, much better than what you would have to deal with if you kept it.
True.
It's slight pain for relief. So, I'm going to take this into the vault.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a splendid day. May Agma watch upon you and grant you knowledge so that this does not happen again.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not touching anything. I'm gonna have the boys touch them from now on. That's a joke.
They're probably gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
You see her face kind of, must be another joke I don't understand, and walks out the room.
Okay, so we should probably address this whole Harold's in jail thing.
I have one really quick question. Now that I have my mind about me again. Do you always talk to your god like that?
What do you mean?
Like, when you pray to Agma, you always talk to him with, like a childlike reverence, I would describe it as.
I mean, he's, I guess? I don't know. I never really thought about the tone.
Does he ever answer you? Do you ever
Not
get
outright,
signs?
but I think that he does. I mean, not like talking to me, but when I've asked for things and then found them, or been stuck on a question and
Found the answer?
found the answer. Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, Harold's in prison.
Yeah. We should do something about. How's V?
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Sorry, oh my mistra. I went to the Blackstaff to try to get help and it didn't really pan out. I got confirmation that I was a Greyhound, but other than that, yeah.
Maybe we should do this while we walk.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So Harold's in prison, as you know. V went to the Castellaners to try and entreat a noble house to help. I don't know.
Castellaners.
Yeah.
The people that we met that invited us to the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
The dinner.
Yeah, that's why we're going home.
And it's about that time that you see
No.
this fluttering towards you.
I want to
land
snatch.
Oh wow, there's actually.
Oh, y'all learned some origami.
From the Kara Tur Nation.
What is that? Open it, please.
So,
Okay, it's
just
gonna
rip
take
it
me a
to
second.
shreds.
Remember?
Do you just want me
We've
to
been
do
through
it?
this before. No.
Elven fingers are more delicate.
Patience is a virtue.
No.
Time is valuable.
Solid reference.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You can't alley-oop and not expect me to
Got
dunk.
it.
I mean,
Out loud, please, out loud, please. I really want to know. I put Savard on her shoulder and read it through Savard.
Saesha, you can pick me up at the Skewered Dragon at 8 o'clock precisely. I do not like to be kept waiting. I have an evening of intriguing delights, so please come dressed accordingly. How do you dress for that?
Armor.
I do look forward to our evening. If he has arrived, do tell your brown-eyed friend not to worry too much. Gary L. Greywind. I need clothes.
You look great. As is. But
I
if you
thought
really
you're
want to dress
supposed I mean, I was finally gonna have a chance to get pretty clothes. I never had pretty clothes.
oh no.
I mean, is that bad? Should I not do that?
No, it's.
Because I thought this was just dinner, but then it became a date, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well,
But Harold's in jail.
yes, but that's not your problem right now. We have people working on that.
Where's V?
Castellantis. Voss is at the Yawning Portal talking to our friend with connections on strings.
And what time is it?
It's about.
Probably like 1 now.
Oh, we have like 7 hours. There's a shop in the market district that I took. We went to. We being me and V. They have really nice clothes.
I mean, no offense, I really want V there. Like, you too, but I want both of you there. Because
That's
I
fair.
figured this could be something we could have fun doing. Like friends.
Well, we were told to meet up
Give me that look.
at Renar's house, if I believe.
To whose?
Renar's house.
Rainier. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, why don't we go there,
And then we can go
and then we can go shopping.
and see how they fared, because I was of no help to Harold.
And with that, speaking of V and Renair,
Oh God.
V,
I'm last.
Always love.
Yeah.
All your life. For what is remaining of it.
V, you found yourself in the mansion villa of the Castellanters once again after 3 years of avoiding it since the loss of your betrothed.
Real awkward sitch.
You arrived and introduced yourself to the personal gate guards, which reminds us, please roll a d8.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry. That's a
10.
10. This is an 8.
Yeah.
Whoop. 3.
3. You have taken 3 psychic damage
What? I'm talking to the butler?
from when you introduced yourself.
As soon as you said your name, there was a sharp pain in your head,
I forgot I introduced myself.
and
Oh.
I had been like purposefully not doing that.
Forgot
You forgot to, that's why we're doing it right now.
The mirror.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You have taken it from the cursed item you're currently attuned to, whether you have it on your person or not.
Doo-doo.
Oh, I can take that out of my body.
Oh, poo biscuits.
after meeting,
What a load of baloney.
Load of
Barnacles.
I can't stand these people.
after meeting with Lord Victorio Castellanter to discuss options on how to save Harold from his current detainment, you find yourself back at the mansion of Renair Neverember.
As you enter the manor, it seems empty. It is the first time you've really noticed how barren this home is, especially after just returning from the lavish and heavily decorated villa of the Castellanters. Coming down the stairs, soon after you enter, is your current rumored betrothed.
Oh, Via Miliana, it's good to see you. I apologize for my outburst earlier, saying that you are my betrothed. It was the only thing I could think of to really piss off your father and get out of that situation. But any man who is such an honor will be blessed by Timora. Any luck with the Castellanters?
V is fine, by the way. And,
Okay.
yeah, it's, I mean, you keep pissing my father off like that. Maybe one day I will be your betrothed.
Yes.
Yeah, so like, I think things went well.
Right. Well, I've actually informed Mert that his business proposition has caught a peculiar type of snag, and asked if he could help or would help, and he was quite vulgar with his explicitives on pulling out of a bad spot, but said he might know someone who could help out, so it might be a good lead.
Who?
I don't know. He did not say,
Didn't
but
say,
knowing he knows a lot of people in this city, and he was the first person I thought of who could help.
I'm a little worried that we're gonna have to break Harold out the old-fashioned way, but then we'd have two.
Unfortunately, I don't
Right?
know.
What's the word I'm looking for? Two
Fugitives.
Fugitives. I kept wanting to say refugees, and I knew that was wrong.
Incorrect.
And like fugitives, I was like people on the run, but from the law.
Yes.
Like, okay, fugitives. Then we had two fugitives, and I feel like that just really complicates our situation.
Also, very hard to get someone out of Castle Waterdeep. The walls themselves are feet deep, thick, many feet thick.
I mean, has anyone ever?
60 feet thick.
Was there any
Exact.
rumor of anyone ever escaping in the past?
I mean, escapes do happen. It is possible. And if anyone could get out of the situation, it would be Harold. So,
I didn't.
Well, you kind of
I don't know. I'm really worried about him. I wonder, do you think they'll? I mean, people in prison can get visitors, right? Like, do you think we can check up on him?
For long stays, yes. For short stays, I don't know.
Well, I can try. I hate sitting here feeling like I can't do anything.
Well, we've cast a net.
Okay, but I am very impatient. Sorry,
Would you like to spar?
Oh my,
Wow, this is perfect.
that's like super foreplay right there.
That is.
I'm sorry, what?
Would you like to spar?
You want to fight me?
I'd be willing to distract you, yes.
I mean,
Kick his ass! Take him
We're
down.
gonna walk
Show
in
him
and
his
balls.
fighting.
I don't want to. I don't know it. Well, what's your weapon of choice?
Yes.
I fight with a rapier. But I am willing to teach you a few things.
What?
I'm sorry.
Are we still talking about fighting?
This episode's gonna be real fun.
I think, no offense, but I've been doing this for a very long time, and I used to kind of do this for money and for fun. And,
Hit me.
I don't want to hurt you. You want me to hit you?
Hit me.
Well, are you sure? You just want me to just. This is a really weird request.
Stop talking and hit me.
Okay.
Roll it. Drop his ass.
It's him.
You better crit him dead.
I am living for this.
No, not dead.
Unarmed strike.
Crit him dead.
No lethal damage.
What a journey.
Yeah, that was a journey. It's always a journey with me, let me tell you.
I tell you.
So I was gonna hit for 11.
You just throw a punch, and he takes it, parries it away with his forearm, moves it around, and then kind of takes a step back.
Oh, they dancing.
Oh no.
They dancing.
Why are you
We're gonna
fanning
kill
yourself?
Rainier.
I'm really warm.
And this is really hot.
This is a really hot situation.
really hot.
I'm just really warm because of the lights.
Okay. I can. Zack.
I said hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Just backhand him.
I'm sorry. I just.
You know what? Let's not in the foyer. Follow me.
Oh.
Okay.
And
I follow him.
Just a giant Goliath fist. Just.
and he takes you downstairs when you didn't even know there was a downstairs. He opens the door and it actually leads to a basement that goes down. And as he leads you down, sconces on the wall actually
Yeah,
light.
right there. There's a spark here.
As you descend into the room.
Big light
And
kicks in.
there is a sparring pit and training
Yeah, there is.
room. There is the wooden posts with the wooden arms coming off of it. There is 2 or 3 fighting dummies. There's several racks of weapons from all sorts and types. But it looks like this room is covered in dust. It doesn't look like it's been used in a very long time.
I can't.
Of the weapons, they seem to have a very rounded, dull edge for training and sparring purposes that would be non-lethal.
He walks over and he actually picks up one of the great axes, picks it up, and kind of drops a bit, and he goes, and then brings it over to you and holds it out to you.
Grab it with one hand.
Yep. And then
cute.
he walks over and pulls a thin rapier off.
It's like a sparring axe, right?
It
Not
is.
like a real.
Yeah, you
okay,
see
okay.
the dulled edge.
Okay.
He pulls off that, and then he pulls a dagger.
Take him down, mate.
All right, you really want to do this?
Fuck 'em up.
Looks like this room hasn't really been used in a while.
Hit me.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
A little dusty in
Go
the
ahead
sparring
and
pit.
roll initiative, actually.
Oh, 17.
Okay.
Oh, well, 18.
Okay, yeah. So you go first. So roll to hit him.
Great axe.
All right.
Yep.
Lay him out.
Axe him in the head.
Ask him a question.
Nice.
So 23 to hit.
Thwap.
23 will hit. He is going to spend a combat superiority die.
Oh.
He's a freaking fighter.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
This is one of the only things about D&D I know. I know about fighters.
So as you come in, he actually brings his rapier to parry it, pushes it away, but you power through and you still manage to clip him, even though he'd begun to push your axe out of the way and parry your blow. Go ahead and roll damage on the axe.
That's hot.
All right. Here's my 12.
Double digits. Yes.
All right. That's gonna be a 13.
Okay.
Nice.
Got it.
Nice. Booyah.
Now I'm kind of mad.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you shouldn't keep pushing her. That's how you get her angry.
And he goes,
Well, not mad, but like annoyed, like frustrated that wasn't easier than I thought it was gonna be.
good. And then, now I am going to attack you.
Yeah, you are.
And as he does, he brings his rapier just straight at you, and at the last second, he drops it, catches it, and tries to backhand you across the face.
Ooh.
He is going to burn another superiority die.
This fancy guy. He's so fancy.
What a fancy man.
Fancy.
There's the fancy pants.
What a fancy man.
Don't say that.
That my father hates.
Not to be mistaken for the rash pants.
Those pants were fancy. They were quite fancy. I regret it.
25 hit your armor class?
Yeah. I know that I'm a Goliath barbarian, but I'm not a tank.
That hits my armor
My
class.
armor class is lower than hers,
Oh yeah,
and
hers is crazy.
and everyone else.
I have a spell.
My
That
armor
makes it
class
better.
is very low for what I am.
Well, right now my armor class is a
Yeah.
13.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
well.
That's my mage armor.
I hear
my
them
God.
going, oh yeah, over there, and that's not.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Oh, well, actually, mine's a little above yours.
Yeah, I'm squishy little
But
bar.
only a little, though.
You
Like,
take 24 points of damage.
Whoa!
As he does, it catches you right across the side of the face, and he slaps you with the rapier.
24.
And it just
24.
Well, I'm at 2 points of
And-
hit points.
And he goes, do not expect the frontal attack. Sometimes your attackers will feign a blow and go across.
Okay, that's not fair. You didn't tell me you were a fighter. If I had known, maybe I would have been more ready.
Spitting blood,
I mean, like-
jerk.
I mean, this is fine.
Wow.
At which point he then, and again, hit me.
Heal her!
Go for the
I
crotch.
don't want to anymore.
Go for the crotch.
Kick him in the junk.
Alright, I'm mad.
Rage out.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay,
Yep.
I figured you would.
I'm totally raging.
You rage, and that ethereal red glow emanates from you, and then you look over to your side, and once again, there's Lo, hand in hand. She goes, "Let's do this."
Yes.
Let me roll well.
Can't you do the advantage roll?
Reckless.
You can reckless.
I can reckless.
Yep.
So let me roll both of these guys.
Do it.
Do it.
The victory roll.
And she says, "Let's see if he's worthy."
No, you know. I'm not worthy.
It's not worth the effort.
I'm not worthy. That's gonna be a 16.
All right.
Does that hit?
16 hits.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. Okay.
Kill him.
No, they have to get married and have babies.
Whoa.
12 exactly.
No, it's okay.
No, I have good rolls.
9 points of damage.
Actually, more because you're raging, right?
Oh, that's right. 11 points of
Okay.
damage.
You watch as he goes to parry it, and then stops and lets it hit him.
Oh, what a jerk!
Oh no! The worst possible thing.
I'm angrier.
And then he goes,
I'm so competitive.
and then he goes, good.
Oh.
Fuel your rage. It is not a burden you carry. It is something that you use as
Oh,
a
hit
tool.
this guy!
I'm just gonna roll to hit him again. He's talking too much.
I love low.
Can I
Hit
do that?
him.
Can I do that?
No.
Dang it, I can't use him talking as attack of opportunity.
No. Talking is not an attack.
Sounded like he was backpedaling to me.
Shove him. Just shove him. Get on top of him and start beating him with the axe. There's no way he's getting out.
Because you reckless, he gets to attack with advantage.
Huh?
You reckless, so he attacks with advantage.
Yep. That is a. Oh yeah, 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
Stunning.
Surprise, surprise.
He is going to burn another superiority die. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Yep.
Because
Because
you're
you are raging.
Thank God.
I got you.
Okay, so that's
Nice.
22.
Oh yeah. So he actually, as he does, he actually goes right for your wrist and flicks it to try to disarm you of your axe.
With that, there's another axe that comes up from below his arms, swinging them up out of the way.
And he pulls back. You are still going to take.
No.
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 No, she's not.
No.
I just didn't say no to that.
I don't want to.
14 half to 7 because you're raging.
I don't want
I know
to.
he's not.
Can I opt out? This is my first time ever giving this low health this entire campaign. I just need this to be said, and it is by an ally.
And it's subtool damage. He's not trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, I'm at 0
Yeah.
then.
So as it does, and as the
and I'm just knocked the fuck out.
So as it does, and Low parries it, he brings it up and again and hits your other cheek with the rapier, and you go down.
How do I have this noted to be not?
Just hit it. It's
You're
fine.
just unconscious.
At which point you were then going to wake up. You can go ahead and heal yourself to full, as you feel a warm liquid going down your throat as he gives you a potion.
Jeez,
Don't.
I didn't say anything.
Just softball over here.
Make these notes make this date even worse.
I'll roll it just to make,
Why is this happening?
sure.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it back to its normal.
Just take a long rest.
There it goes. I did it. I did it. Sorry, I am on a learning curve with D&D Beyond. I'm sorry, guys. It's a great site. I'm so used to my piece of paper.
It is like 29 healing.
It is.
Okay, cool.
I already fixed it.
Well, that's how much he just rolled.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
rolled to see
My max
just to make
is
sure.
29.
Oh, perfect. So just enough to fill you to full.
Oh, so no, I'm not a sidekick. It's just that's my max.
And once you wake up, he actually holds a hand out to help you up. Just
Yeah, I take it. I stand up.
I was an adventurer before I decided to retire.
Yeah, no shit.
Help the people.
Sorry, it's very
Surprising.
not expected. Yeah.
I understand.
Surprise X.
Let me show you a few things that I have learned on my ways. I will, and then we will continue over the next little bit of time to just spar with you, showing you different techniques, showing how to use your strength to your advantage, and using a little bit of your dex as well, and just goes through some basic routines that you haven't quite seen before in your lessons with Lo that she taught you in the ways that she fought. How to use not just your rage, but also using your wits as well in combat. And he kind of goes through a few techniques and shows you. And there's a few times that you do get the upper hand on him that he wasn't expecting, and he rattles his jaw, and it's like
Something that you pick up is you're able to best him in every way in strength. He is faster than you, but you are all brute strength.
Right.
So
Yep. And it almost as if the dagger he has in his offhand he only uses it to parry stuff. There are times where you feel like he can use it in an offensive manner, but for the most part, it is all parry. He uses it just to parry your axe, to move, use your strength against you, use your movement against you, and then kind of shows you how to do the same in combat and fighting other people. A very good fighter, but very different techniques
Yeah.
than what you're used to.
Absolutely.
So, and it's completely sincere. Like he
Yeah,
never
no, I
doesn't
mean-
mean to offend you. If he notices that you like are getting more angry, he'll say, again, use that rage in a different direction. Use it against your foes. Don't use it to go blindly and lose your. Which he kind of explains. Use your reckless attack, not all the time, but only when it matters. Because when you go in reckless, you leave yourself open, which is the advantage against you that other people have. And so it just kind of goes on that.
Yeah, after waking up and stuff, she's not mad or anything.
Just more surprised, like, oh,
Yeah,
he's not just a spoiled rich kid.
It's more surprise, basically, and it's been a while since V has met anyone who could be able to teach her anything about fighting.
And you get the
so-
sense that it's been a while since he has actually done this. He's at first he seems a little rusty, but at the other time he actually has a smile, and like as you guys get into it and start the real fighting and sparring, like he's laughing, he's having fun, and he's seeing.
Your passive insight picks up on something that there's a little bit of his old life that he misses.
Yep. And he's getting that back, and at the end of it, he's like winded, but like, this was fun.
Stop looking at me like that.
12 babies.
Thought bubble.
You guys eventually make your way back upstairs, and through the door enters Saesha and Vinley. But we're going to stop there, and we're going to go to Harold.
I'm not ready for this.
I am.
Am I still in the carriage?
Harold, we return to you entering the plum and crimson colored carriage. Inside the cab of the stagecoach is a hooded figure dressed in dark, muted reds and purples. The two tails of the hood drape down his leather-bound jester-like attire. Their hands wrapped in thin layers of leather straps buckled together like the cloth wraps of a mummy. They seem to glisten in the light. He continues wiping his hands of what now is easily identified as fresh blood as you sit down. The familiar, cold, dead eyes of the Harlequin sit behind the emotionless expression of a pale, white, mouthless porcelain mask.
Now, Oscar, we must not have you locked up when there's so much left to do. Please, try to be more careful in your shenanigans.
Whose blood is that?
No one you know.
Why'd you break me out? I thought we were done.
I did not break you out. Because what I want is not important. What is important is what the rose wants. I merely make sure it's accomplished.
So I assumed the rose wouldn't have gone to all this trouble if he didn't want something.
Oscar, I'm sure Olam taught you better manners than that. The rose does not take kindly to impertinence or asperity. You will speak his name with respect, or you will no longer find yourself the ability to speak.
What does the old boss want? Tell me. I'm willing to listen. I owe you, right?
Yes. Good. Now you're learning. It seems you have entangled yourself with an item of some significance. What do you know of the stone of Golor.
I'm trying to place what that item is. Have I run into this? Is this something?
Yes, the Stone of Golor is the item that's causing the war on the streets. It is one of the pieces is what Rainier had in his mother's locket. There's rumors of this item that you've encountered a lot, but really don't know that much about it.
Sure. And I'll say to him, I know it exists.
Now, Oscar.
Yeah.
Secrets are no fun unless they're shared.
Don't.
With me. Ha, ha, ha.
What do you want to know?
Everything you do.
There's some gangs looking for it. They're arguing over a big.
Which games, Harold? Oscar? Which do you prefer?
Harold.
Ha, ha. Oscar, please. Which games?
$11 on deception. I can't remember.
Oscar. You see him press his hands together real firm and then pull them apart, and you can see the strings of the viscous red liquid start to pull. I don't want to have to break your heart.
Zentarum, Xanathar, I think.
The snakes.
Yeah.
And the eyes.
Yep.
You have been a naughty boy. So, who has the stone?
I know Rainier has a piece.
You know Rainier had a piece.
Had a piece.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
does not now.
Correct.
He has no idea, obviously. Who's,
No.
If I knew who had the stone, I would have done something about it by now.
Is that everything you know, Oscar?
I've answered all your questions.
You know the son of its creator. That Lord never ending. My master desires the stone, and you will acquire it for him.
You want me to acquire something gangs across the city are looking for? You think I can find it if they can't? They have way more resources, more people. You should go to them instead.
This is your payment for your insolence and past transgressions.
And if I get you this stone, we're square. You don't come looking for me. The rose is done with me, right?
Don't forget who made you, Oscar. Your affinity for purple. Your ruthless nature. Who gave you your true face. He looks down at your shoulder.
I don't like it.
You see
I hate
his
it.
dead, cold eyes look to the mask that you have tied onto your shoulder.
This will be payment for your thievery. An item for an item. However, I believe there's now a matter of 1,500 dragons and roughly the equivalent of a 10 days imprisonment to be recompense.
Stop it! Stop laughing! You want your money? You want the stone? Fine. I'll figure something out. But don't you leave them out of this.
I don't want you breaking my heart because I don't want to have to break yours. We were once affiliates. You never saw me, but you heard of me. It has been a pleasure talking with you.
And as he begins to laugh, he presses the webbing between his thumb and fingers into his porcelain white mask. His fingertips pointed up and around towards his ears before the outline of a smile is pressed into his face in blood with his index finger. It is about this time that the carriage stalls to a halt, and you hear the coachman hop off and walk towards the door opening it.
Remember, Oscar, you bring the stone to us. Do tell your friends we say hello. It is always lovely seeing them. The tavern is coming along nicely. And that the door opens.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And he gets out and walks out.
And as you leave, the door closes. The same human that you recognize from the card room hops up, gives you a wink, and
Carries on his way.
Carriage moves on.
It's at this moment Harold makes the realization that even if it means his own life, the Harlequin has to die. And he turns and heads towards Trollskull. Actually, no, head towards the Neverembers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you were not dropped anywhere in a specific location. You just dropped onto the street.
I'll pay for a carriage.
Okay. We are going to cut back to everyone else as...
Dude, I can't play happy and chipper after that.
I need a moment to myself.
Can we break early or something?
I'm trapped into a glass case of emotion.
Yikes. Oh. Congratulations, you have made a bad guy I find repulsive.
Good.
What?
Harold!
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
Hi, Renee. I didn't know.
Harold!
Hi,
We're
Saesha.
Hi!
We're working on it. It's okay. I talked to the Castellaners. They're sending some strongly worded letters.
Okay, well, I did a lot of research on laws and stuff, and we could be professional witnesses for him.
Am I here?
You will be arriving soon.
Okay.
We can appear before the magistrate and tell them that we were there when he was around you, and that we can attest to the fact that he was not using magic on you. And it might actually work, because I'm a paladin of Ogmar and I can't lie. And sometimes they put clerics behind curtains and make them cast detect truth on these proceedings, and it's really weird.
Who did y'all fight?
What?
Y'all look like not okay.
You notice that she looks kind of bruised, and so does he.
Sweat
okay?
dripping down the
Yeah, we
front.
were just sparring.
Just a good sparring. Why?
Turns out Renara here is a really skilled fighter. Which is weird that he... Why did you hire us for protection?
Because when I'm sleeping, I can't fight.
Oh, that's fair. Actually, and he
That's
did get
actually fair.
kidnapped, so like that makes sense. Okay.
Why do you look like that?
If you missed it at home. 12 babies.
Oh wow, I was there for that conversation.
Right.
Anyways, Harold, here's the deal, Saesha. We're gonna have to find probably a much larger loophole than that, because the way Harold was arrested was kind of
Point blank period.
bullshit. And they all kind of know that and went with it because my dad demanded of it. They're already not really abiding by real rules here.
Bribery is one of the most frowned upon things in all of Waterdeep.
Unless you're the one getting the money, it turns out. So that's the only time they seem to find it acceptable. It's when it benefits them.
You all notice the door open, and a rugged man with blonde hair and a chin scar walks into the room.
Hello, Bill.
Hi. Any luck?
I got nothing.
I got some letters sent out by the Castellanters.
That's good.
I assume you've been brought up to speed.
Yeah, I have. I got a letter.
From who?
I have to be at the Skewered Dragon at 8 o'clock precisely.
Why?
I thought they were taking you out.
No, I
on a
have to
date.
pick her up.
Well,
It's not a date.
Well, a date.
It's not a date.
It's a date.
It's a dinner.
It's a date.
I agreed to a dinner.
Right. I talked to Mert, and he said that he actually might know someone who can help, so I'm waiting to hear back from him. He has powerful contacts, so hopefully...
Does he know one of the lords?
If anyone does, it's him.
How powerful is this man exactly? This fat walrus of the mountains.
He is the walrus. Well, he's been around for centuries, so probably very connected.
It still makes me very uncomfortable. Just putting that
He
out
is
there.
a very crude and vulgar man, yes. But,
No, the living thing we're near.
well, yes.
So, what do we do until he gets
Unfortunately,
back to us?
we can't pay the fine. Breaking him out of prison, I don't think is an option right now.
Oh God, no.
Voss, actually, something arrived for you earlier today.
From who?
You get
I
mail?
did not, I don't know. It was a courier. He hands it to Voss, not to Saesha.
I go away from the rest of the group when I read this.
Okay.
I need clothes. Or am I okay wearing armor? Should I wear armor?
I voted for armor.
Oh, and we got her thing. Her coin's gone.
Oh yeah, I'm much
Wait.
more pleasant now.
What about my mirror?
We just gotta go down to.
I slide the part that's important in this into my coat. Without anyone noticing.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Not good. 8.
We all see that.
Okay. Everybody, well, you did go away from them.
Yeah.
So you went into another room.
Did you go into another room?
Yes,
Okay. Then,
I would have done that.
Then, yeah. Then.
Unless people are peering through the windows.
Or following.
Or have magical butterflies.
Nobody said they were following.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine. You
All right.
conceal it away. In the pocket.
I put it in my pocket. I take the other half of it. I tear it into pieces.
Wait, can we as players know what to say?
Like as an
I think you
audience.
should read it to the audience.
I language and know what to say.
I think you can all go to hell.
Like, where is the trust? Like,
You can.
It's legit. I think he's played it legit.
oh no, he totally has.
All right.
I hate it.
Nice.
You're gonna.
No, you're gonna
You
need
need
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
you ripped
you went
it
that
up.
far?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Let it go.
I can take this.
Oh goodness gracious.
That's a mighty pretty text prop you got
Head
there.
out. Shout out to our DMs. You all see what I'll do
Okay.
with it whenever we get to that.
Yep.
But very good job on that.
Oh wait, rolled instead of folded.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you guys are all in the foyer.
I come back out.
I don't feel right doing this while Harold's in prison.
I mean, what else are you going to do? It's the same thing when this one was gallivanting through the streets. We just had to sit there and wait.
It's true.
Thanks.
No problem.
In any case,
Well, you kind of
Venley's,
did that to yourself.
Venley's correct. There's nothing we can do right now. Did she say you need to come alone?
No.
Maybe you should dress nice just to keep her happy.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good idea to show up looking like you're gonna fight her. I mean, she might find it charming because she seems to find everything weirdly charming or so.
Yeah.
This is something you wanted to do at my behest. So I'm going to ask you this, and I will abide by whatever you say. Do you want me to come with you?
I don't think so. I mean, she hasn't done anything bad to us. She's only ever helped us.
She just makes us feel really uncomfortable.
Do you trust her?
Oh, goodness, no.
Okay. Would you be opposed to me at least being in the area? I won't go inside the restaurant. But if I can't help Harold, if all of us can't help Harold at the moment, I'd appreciate not to potentially lose another member of us.
You realize that I am capable of taking care of myself.
I do.
Okay.
I don't know what...
She's capable of.
Yes.
I mean,
We've met a lot of people in this town who are well stronger than we are.
yeah.
Weird dawning realization that Bert might be stronger than we all hits me, and it makes me sick.
Well, yeah. He used to be one of the big adventurers. I mean, he ran around with
Whatever the
men.
case, the monk, when you weren't there, made it a point that we're stronger together than we are apart.
The monk? Who's...
Hold
Oh, hold on.
Old fuck.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he it's not my favorite person.
Whatever the case may be, I think we at least need to be there
Okay.
for assistance. But
I mean, do you think she'd be offended by that?
I don't know. She didn't say anything about it.
I don't think more than one person should go. And I think if anyone was going to go, it should be you. Because you're the best at not being seen.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, that's what we'll do then.
I felt that.
What'd you feel?
Emotion. It's weird.
Aww.
Rainier,
Yes.
do you know any masked lords?
I do not.
Damn.
It is actually one of the,
Would the fat man know one?
if it is
Which one?
possible, which is why I went to him.
You know which one
The
I'm
walrus.
talking about.
Well, no, it could be Mert or it could be Volo.
That's fair.
Mert is bigger than Bolo.
Right, but they're both not trim
He
men.
will be referred to as the fattest man from this point going forward.
It is possible, which is why I went to him, but I don't know.
We'll have to investigate that.
The identities of the Mass Lords are even more kept because a few years ago, their identities did get out, and a very large amount of them were murdered.
I
That's
understand.
shocking.
So, I do not know, unfortunately.
We'll go. Can we go see him now? Or is this something scheduled for later?
No, he's already working on it. He will send word once he has information to us. I told him to send it to me. Here at I'm staying at my father's house again. So
And there, we're once again in your debt.
he holds his hands up. And it's fine.
Does
I promise.
Salazar know we're here?
Shit!
Fuck.
We need to go check on him now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he might have gone by looking for us, and we haven't been home in a couple days.
Alright, I'll go.
All right, you want to go check on him? We'll go get clothes.
Yes.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'm tired of this city.
But
I used to live in the woods, Saesha. Not a lot of people talking out there. Here, lots of people talking all at once. Getting pretty tired of it. So I'm just gonna take a quiet night to myself.
okay.
I might be gone for a bit to check up on a few things, but I'll be back here before you leave.
I will be at the Skewered Dragon at 8 o'clock.
Understood.
I have to be there at 8. She made a very big deal out of
If
that.
it comes to that, I'll meet you there then.
Okay.
All right, and as
Be safe.
You
Don't
too.
try to kill any guards.
Where's
This time?
everybody going?
I go to, I don't know, I keep forgetting her name. Kara's or Kala's?
Kara.
Kara's house.
Kara's house, yes.
I go to
Makes-
Kara's house to check up on Salazar. Yeah.
You two are going shopping.
Yes.
Alright, so as you head off and you two head off. Vinley staying at the manor to have a quiet night.
Does he have paper in his house? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write a real quick note and send Savard out to deliver it to Fala.
Okay. As you all make your way, Ross, you make your way off and disappear. You guys get in a carriage and head to the trades ward to go shopping. We're gonna take a break.
All right.
Everyone is gonna level to level 4.
Yeah!
Awesome.
Yep. As we all break away, and I will say one last thing, as everyone's off and Vinley is sitting here, Harold enters the manor.
Oh, really? Really?
No, that's what I expected to happen.
You are a terrible person,
supposed
and
to
you should
happen
feel terrible.
After the break, sir. Big, bold
Hey, whatever. I like to have one. Yep. So, as I said, very, very, very special giveaway we are giving away right now. We are going to be giving away one of the D4 logo miniatures, and you can, starting now, type hashtag what?
Eldritch.
Eldritch D4, or is there a different one you already made?
Oh, that's fine. We can do that.
Okay, Eldritch D4 is what it is.
All right, hashtag Eldritch D4. It's ELDRITCH D4. And that'll be all down in the in the chat to go ahead and prompt you to do so. So enter that now. We will be doing the giveaway at the end of the episode to give enough people time to enter. So go ahead and do that, and good luck to everybody, and we'll be back soon.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, guys, for being here.
Hey,
And we're
guys.
back! Hey, live, yeah.
Everybody leveled up.
Oh wait, we're live. I should.
What?
I can't get the thing out of the water.
It's cool. We'll edit that out in post, right?
Yep.
Wow, I'm just gonna.
So, everybody went their separate ways in the beginning to try and find out how they can help Harold in this situation. Where Harold somehow found his own way out, or someone helped him.
Why?
No.
Now,
Your players are gonna kill you.
Saesha and V venture off towards the trades ward so that she can pretty herself up for her dinner.
Yes. Dinner. That's all it is.
Totally not a date.
Voss got a secret message from some anonymous sender, and he is off to look into that.
Freak.
And
No, he was
Vinley-
going to see, check on
and
Salazar.
yes, he is also checking on Kara.
Got a couple of things.
Carl.
Kara, not Carl.
Oh.
Kara. And to check on the kids and Salazar, who's supposed to be watching over the house. Where Vinley stayed at Rainier's in so that everyone isn't split up once again. And while she is sitting around the house at the Never Ember Manor, she hears the front door close. And then standing in the front foyer of the doorway is a man with dark hair, handsome features, slightly pointed ears, wearing mostly purples.
I have my wands out.
I'm gonna just wander into the kitchen.
You're gonna go in and look for
Yep.
cheese or something?
I wander into the kitchen. I completely ignore you. I look for the nearest alcohol,
Well, there is a cabinet.
and I fill my cup.
Oh no!
I put my wands away and
No
walk
wands.
into the kitchen.
And I'm just.
See,
You're not supposed to do that with liquor.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Um,
I was trying to make a point.
here, try it again.
Okay.
Dragon fruit. Still burns?
Yes!
Sorry.
Tasted different.
before, just so you know, Rainier actually also went out when they left.
Okay.
Went separately,
Oh, so it's
but
literally just us.
just
Okay.
y'all two. Rainier said, I've got some errands I have to run as well, and kind of took that opportunity to give you some private time. So it's just the two of you in the house.
No. how
I'm fine. Things are great. I'm loving life. It's fantastic.
That wasn't.
Things are getting better every day, and I'm certainly not going to be the cause of the death of all my friends.
Oh, God. How did you get out, Harold? That was my question.
I didn't get out. I was let out. They had the wrong guy. See, I'm not Harold Hovelton. I'm Oscar Cord. And waiting outside for me was my old boss's sick fuck that worked for him, and they've been watching us the whole time. We've been waiting.
Your old boss.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was. I think it would be out of bounds to assume that people wouldn't be watching us.
This isn't like the Black Staff, or Volo, or Mert, or Neverember. This isn't like that. They're watching us so that if I screw up, they can take one of you. See, a long time ago, when I left, I thought I would take something from them, let them know exactly how much I thought of them, and they got it back. They got it back just before I met you.
Oh.
And then I owed them. Favor. What it always is, it's a favor, so they can just call it in whenever they need it, and
Safe to assume, called it in?
Yep.
Do you remember our last time, actually, in our house, what I said to everyone?
What'd you say?
Our burdens aren't our own anymore.
This is different. This isn't like everybody else's stuff. This is... People will die. People are gonna die.
People,
but not
always...
me. Not me. See, that's the joke. That's what's funny about it. He's gonna take all of you from me. I finally have people. He's gonna take you. He's gonna take you from me.
I don't believe that.
You don't have to. The Rose is not a name you just say in Waterdeep, okay? You're from the woods, you don't get it here. When you say that name, when you say the Rose, there's a weight behind it. A weight of someone who gets jobs done and doesn't make mistakes. The kind of person who can find you anywhere and take you out. We have a bar. He can end entire kingdoms.
Then what does he want from you?
That stone, that rock, the Golor stone.
The one
Renier kept a piece of on his necklace.
The reason he got kidnapped.
Probably.
Oh.
They want the whole thing.
Didn't Tentacle Face? What did you call him?
I don't remember.
I swore he had it. That's what they want. So all we have to do is go get it.
Yeah, that's all we have to do. Just go get it. Every major gang in the city wants it.
Mm-hmm.
People of incredible power want it. The Rose wants it. We're gonna go get it? He gave me this so that he could take you from me. Take all of you from me. This is it. I'm done. I can't stay here. I have to leave you all behind, and I'm really sorry.
Harold, stop. If you leave, what will that accomplish? Leaving us completely unguarded to him. You have to stay here. We're your only hope of getting any closer to whatever he wants. Logically, it doesn't make sense to leave. Frankly.
I remember what I saw in that cave. It wasn't a lesson, it was a prophecy. I saw all of you dead, and I was wearing that mask, and it was my hand. It was my fault. And Olam was wrong. It is my fault. That's it. I can't ask you to help me with this. He's still gonna kill you. He's still gonna do it. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter. Where's everyone else?
Saesha has the dinner with Gariel, and V went to help, and Voss went to check on Salazar at the house.
You won't find him. Salazar's in prison. That's my fault too.
Okay, hold on. Salazar's in prison, and that's your fault.
I didn't tell the family when we were talking to them that he was waiting outside. None of us did. And so when the guard and that fuck who I can't understand a word he says found him, they saw his claws, they saw what he was, and they put him in prison.
That's not just your fault, though. That's all of our faults. I'm
the one who talks for the group. When people need someone to say something, I say it. I should have said something.
I should have told you to say something.
Salazar will be out in a couple of days. He's okay. But he's just another target for the Harlequin. That's the guy who works for the Rose. He's,
The jester?
yeah, the mask I wear.
So he's a... Never mind. That was in poor taste. I apologize.
It's fine. Doesn't matter anymore. We have to get this thing.
And we're going to.
Why? Why would you stick around when you know? You know. I'm not fucking lying. This isn't some act. This is real. This is very serious. This is bigger than anything we've dealt with before. I can't go on without you people in my life. I can't.
Neither can I. Harold, there is an entire island that would love to see me strung up throughout the trees. So, I don't have anywhere else to go. I have no choice. Do you understand?
You all could move to a new city. You could figure something out. There's other options.
Not any options I want. Do you know what I did before I got to Waterdeep, before I met Saesha?
No.
Neither did I. I have no idea what I was doing. Like, I got kicked out of the Neverwinter Academy and I thought that was it. I learned about Waterdeep when I came here, but that was... I was, excuse my terminology, pissing in the wind. I didn't know what to do. Then I met all of you fuckers, and I started developing emotional feelings towards you all. So, I would literally raise an army of the dead and march it upon Waterdeep if it meant one of my friends could live. And that is not a lie. That is not an act.
I'd do the same thing if I could.
Well,
You're right. We've made it this far together so far, and we could do worse than each other, right?
right. Like, when my hair gets uneven, who else would I go to?
You should go to somebody else next time.
That's fair. I love it.
But it does look good on you.
Thank you.
Seriously, it looks very good.
Completely unrelated note to all of this. I think I just asked Fala out to dinner. And I don't know how to feel about it. I told you what was in my dream, right? I was in the woods. And I don't know why Fala was there. I think they represented my past, but face it head on, like you do.
I didn't have much of a choice.
Neither do I. Clearly.
Thank you. Hopefully nobody else is too pissed off and we can figure out something.
Pissed off about what?
The fact that they're all being hunted, basically.
I'm pretty sure they're all being hunted already. From what everyone has said, do you get the impression that any of us are safe from anything?
Well,
We all have past.
Shit, I'll drink to that.
Some of us aren't miscreants.
Some of us make deals with hags.
Damn!
Deep cut.
Oh, I don't
Got
have
him.
any more coffee.
He's going to turn and be like, do you know how to play chess?
I do, actually.
They have a chessboard that looks like it hasn't been used for like 20 years up front. Game of chess?
Fuck it.
I will take the bottle and my cup, and we will go and play some chess.
I'll grab another bottle of something that doesn't hurt.
Go ahead and just roll one more.
How drunk am I?
Yeah.
Not drunk.
Got it.
Thank God.
We're going to
No, because that's gonna bite you in the ass when we
Need
to
it
not.
most. Yeah.
cut over to Voss.
One thing I do as I'm making my way at it, I would like to find a copy of today's paper.
It is very easily done. It costs 3 copper.
Done. And before I head over. So,
What the fuck?
No! What? No!
Jesus.
She loves text prompts.
So, this is what they handed me.
What is this?
Today's paper.
What?
That is from Beyond
Oh,
Ground.
shit.
That is so cool.
Out of play.
I'm gonna murder you for that.
This is what the note said.
Today's paper.
And this is what was inside of it.
Oh,
That is awesome!
That we made.
That is
So cool!
I
holy
look for
shit.
one that fits.
Oh, that is so amazing.
You guys knock it out of the park every freaking week.
Oh,
Like
Do you want me to flatten the
hold up.
white one for you?
And Logan.
Huh?
Try to put it on the table.
Try to put it on the table.
Yeah, on camera.
Okay, I'm tethered.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know if
tethered.
that's gonna work.
Hold up 1 second. Okay.
Oof.
Oh, this is
Go ahead and move
cool.
Holy
Okay.
cow.
Yeah, I'm glad you waited.
I would suggest rolling it the opposite.
It's a
The opposite way?
Just to help.
it's
Flatten it
today's
out.
paper
Here,
with
what is
a
it?
paper cipher
Use the white
over
thing.
it.
Yeah,
That
go ahead.
is what we're talking about. You're good to keep the paper the way it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Body found in chimney. I'm sorry, what?
Trying to think of a good pun for
Okay.
that.
Do we know which way's up, which way's down?
I
No.
don't. But we're
But
gonna
it'll
see.
be clear real quick.
This is so cool,
This
guys.
is insane.
Does
This
the
is the
line,
same
does that line
size.
mean anything?
Like,
Just to make sure. This is hard to read.
I don't know if that's the one.
Yeah, probably
I
not.
think that line,
there's a lot
that
of
pencil
spaces.
line means something. I think.
Is there a pencil line on the white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not mean anything.
Okay.
Okay.
it doesn't necessarily have to be just a single article.
It probably is.
It probably is, though.
Yeah.
If they want me to get this, then it should.
It is cut to a specific size for this.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
Y'all
is the
are
only
nicer than
article.
I
Yeah, that's the only article that fits it. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is probably not.
Here, do you want me to? Do you want to
Okay,
read the
that's
letters
fair.
and I'll
Yeah.
write them?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Where's my pen? Hello, Jesus.
I can't even.
Where did my pen go? Did I just eat my pen?
Up.
I see that.
I got one word. It's up.
Yeah.
Well,
I think.
Is a word.
They want us to watch a good movie.
Only the first 8 minutes.
I sob every time. I sobbed 3 different times while watching that movie.
So,
Once in the
why
middle.
are your hands so
Once in
blue
the middle.
while we're?
And one's at the
Oh, wait a
end.
Searching.
minute. Because I went to MomoCon this weekend and I was blue.
How was that?
hold on.
Met a lot
He
of,
was blue.
Okay.
Da-ba,
Read me the letters.
da-ba-dee-da-ba-dee,
Well, while
da-ba-da.
Voss figures this out.
Yeah. Might as well switch on to somebody else while I'm figuring this
Yep,
out.
that's
Twitch
fine.
onto someone
When you think you've gotten to a point where you can
Stop.
start deciphering,
Gotcha.
let us know.
Could it just
Will
be
do.
the size of the paragraph? Because that's one paragraph and it looks about the same size.
I'm pretty sure it's a fit to the size of the article.
Yeah, I think it's.
Otherwise, once again,
What is the headline of that
Yes.
article?
mimic run amok.
It's that article.
It's definitely that article.
All right. So, and Logan, go ahead and move back, and I know you're trying
And
to
get out of the way,
camera,
please.
but
Thank
yeah,
you.
plug in everything else. So we'll
Gotcha. No, we'll do
we'll
it.
do what we can as you, while you
Do it
figure
on
that
the
out, and
floor.
then once you figure it out, we can put it back on there. So
gonna disappear
while
behind
you
the
decipher
table.
that, we're gonna jump ahead to our shopping trip.
Here, do you want a piece of paper?
Okay, so I have no idea where to go.
Okay, I know.
Like, I don't want to send the wrong message.
Right, how much money do you have? Before I decide on what store we're going to? Because that's really gonna matter.
Well, I mean, I don't want to
Here, you
spend
write it.
all of it, but I have 177 dragons.
I don't think that's it.
What? I have 177 dragons.
Okay, jog my memory. Is there a reason why she'd have that many and I only have 14?
Do you have platinum?
You have 14 platinum, 6 dragons. That's 140.
I figured that off. I was like, I'm sorry.
Bitch, you holding
out? Okay. Yes, that is normal. I have 140. Well, I think,
That's how I got my curse removed.
yeah, that's totally fine. You know what? How much you willing to spend on a nice dress? Because you definitely can afford it.
I mean, like, I don't know. Probably at most
That's blank.
40 gold. Is that decent?
Yeah, we could get you something. Yeah, we could probably get you something pretty
Because
decent
I
for
mean,
that.
we should put money toward the debt. So I don't want to like blow all my money on a dress. Right?
Right. Yeah, no, yeah. Against my
Wait,
budget.
am I paying tonight? If I'm picking her up, does that mean I have to pay?
Didn't she say she wanted to take you out? She's the one who has everything
I
planned.
think so.
But knowing her, she might trick you into paying everything. Just a guess. I don't actually know her well. Let's try to find a sensible yet affordable dress. So we're, do I have like store options to choose from, or can I make something up and y'all run with it?
There's one called Mayroth's Fine Silks.
It's probably gonna be real expensive for you.
He suggested flipping it.
I want silk.
Curl away.
Let me tell you about a pair of pants.
I like that.
Oh no, I'm totally getting purple pants.
Oh my god, don't do it.
Oh, I am.
Well, these ones
Yeah,
play
there's
music when you
Aurora's.
say them.
I want purple pants.
It's Aurora's Realms
Yes.
Shop.
No.
Yes.
Aurora's what?
Realms Shop.
Is that, I'm assuming that V's familiar with all these stores. What's that one like? Is
Aurora's.
it upscale?
It's you've only been to the one in the SeaWorld. It's like it's got multiple locations all throughout Waterdeep. It's a general store, but has a little bit of everything. The one in the SeaWorld is very nice, and it has wonderful selection of stuff. You have never been to the one in the Trades Ward before, but it tended to have nicer clothes, more on the like costly side.
Is it more like a Nordstrom's or a Macy's?
More like a Macy's.
Okay. I just needed to know
Yep.
for like a reference.
Is there like a White House black market?
I was thinking the exact same question, like different stores.
Okay, all right, you know what? I got it. We'll go to Aurora's, And I'm sure we can find something. Maybe they even have something on sale.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a little out of season, but I mean, I don't think that it's gonna be like a deal breaker.
Well, but if I'm spending that much money.
I don't know how much it is yet.
Okay.
It's
I
a
trust
million.
Okay. All right, so we go to Aurora's. How far is it from us, and do we pay for our carriage?
Yeah, you.
I gotta stop singing everything.
No, you don't. D for the musical.
It's gonna be 2 silver. It's a pretty far
I'll
ways
get it.
away as you are.
Oh,
Quick
I would say I
question.
can get it. You're the one buying a dress.
Quick question. Are there just letters or are there words in this?
Just letters.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's a voice coming from under the table, and I'm scared.
It's the rats. Shut
Don't
up.
worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
So it'll be 2 silver.
I got it.
Okay. Time check?
During the day?
Yeah.
It's 4 o'clock.
No.
I am
You're right.
heading there at 7.
Yeah, it's in between. It's getting close to 3.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we go to Rover.
So have you been on a date?
Yeah, remember that one?
Oh yeah, that went horribly awry because he was a very foolish person.
Yes, he's a very foolish person. But I didn't really get to date much before that because I was in an arranged engagement.
Oh.
So I didn't really have like the option to go out and date.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was actually with the Castellanter's son. That's how they know me.
What happened to him?
He disappeared. We don't know.
Were you close?
We grew up together.
Fine.
I honestly really preferred him more as a friend. We never really connected in a romantic way, so. But we didn't dislike each other,
Yeah.
so the arrangement was a little bittersweet in the sense of, well, it could have been worse. And I really like his family, so I liked that I got
really
to spend more
nice.
time with them. Yeah, no, absolutely. I used to always wish his parents were my own, and then I, careful what you wish for. And
Well, it seems like they
sometimes you
still
don't get the option to date people because of it.
He seems to still really like you.
Yes. Yes. They are very, very kind people.
Yeah.
I do worry that Osvaldo is. I just hope he's okay wherever he is. Because it's not like him to have to run away. It didn't make any sense.
How long ago was it?
How long ago did Osvaldo disappear?
3 years.
3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, our prearranged engagement was agreed on when I was only like 13, and so 15 is usually when dating would have been a little normal. Going to balls and being introduced into society and stuff like that, and I didn't really get to do any of those things.
I didn't either.
I imagine. Where are you from again?
I'm from a monastery.
Oh.
It was just a little place. It was north of Neverwinter. And it was life. I mean,
I've never been to a monastery before. What's it like?
well, it was kind of weird because everybody had died except my dad's.
I'm sorry. Everyone died except your father.
Fathers.
Father.
Well, I have a father and then 2 fathers in spirit, but not blood.
Got it.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah.
How did everyone die?
A plague.
You guys were immune to this plague?
Well, no, because Belson got it and he ended up crippled from it.
Right, but how come you didn't get infected?
Oh, because I wasn't born yet.
Or your fathers?
My father, I don't know. He didn't get it.
No, I meant
both
your-
the other.
I meant
both-
your multiple fathers.
Yes, the other 2 got it. And
So they all died.
no, No, one was left crippled, one was left blinded.
And
so they had to
you
stay
weren't born yet.
Right.
So your mother
Right.
was from somewhere else that wasn't affected by this plague?
Yeah.
And then showed up after everyone died and was like, let's give birth and dip? Sorry, I'm sorry if that came off as rude. That came off as so rude, I'm so sorry. I just, like...
No, it's succinct.
I'm gonna go back to the puzzle.
Into reality.
No, I mean, it's succinct. Yeah, she kind of freaked out.
About everyone being dead or having a baby or,
Apparently she saw me and freaked out and left that night.
Did you have wings as a baby?
No.
I don't know how the whole Asimir thing works with that.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing until, like, a week ago.
Okay,
Well, I know it was a thing, but not my thing.
3 days?
Are we at Aurora's yet?
Y'all are on a roll.
It's even more awkward of an encounter.
And
You're nailing that role play.
Y'all keep going. We just get some popcorn.
They're just sitting there like, I'm having fun too.
The carriage goes down the high road from the northward down towards the trains. You guys find yourself on the corner of Belar's Lane and the Street of the Tusks. And before you, on the top story of the trades ward, across the bridges that interlink all of the just insurmountable amount of ware stores here. You come to a designer shop with many different things called Aurora's Realms.
It is it's pretty much the Walmart of Waterdeep. They have a little bit of everything. And there's one in every ward. And there are indeed clothes to choose from. As you enter, there is a puffy-cheeked, short, older woman behind, a halfling. Very similar to Petunia in build, very stout. And as she looks up and sees you, she kind of smiles. Oh, hello, dearie. Welcome. Do come in.
Hi.
What can we do for you here?
Oh, well, my friend here is going on a first date, and
And
we're
it's
just trying
just
to
a
think
dinner.
of something. Dinner.
First date, you say?
And
It's just dinner.
we're just trying to find something that's like casual, but not too plain.
Of course.
You know.
Why don't you go ahead and check the rack back there? There's a few back there you might like.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Walk on over there. And, okay, so were you thinking more like a dress or like trousers with a nice top, maybe
Well, what was
corset?
it? She said
or
that she had
frock, or
intriguing delights planned.
intriguing delight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
You know, usually it doesn't. Okay.
Usually the clothes wouldn't matter for this.
Usually the clothes would not matter for this. I mean, your bloomers might, but never mind. We're gonna not worry about that and just assume she means maybe dancing. That sounds intriguing and delightful. So we're gonna settle on that.
Okay.
So
Oh, look, purple pants!
No,
Run over and grab them
no,
off the rack.
I rip them from your hands.
But feel them, they're really soft.
Yes, that's how they get you. You want to know why Harold has so many purple pants stories?
Why?
There's more than one purple pants.
More than one set of rash pants?
Yes.
How do you know if it's a rash pant?
it's only one way.
Why is Harold in jail? I need him here!
Look, I have yet to investigate the mystery of the purple rash pants, but I do have a theory that I think someone messed with the dye on a shipment for purple pants is my best guess. It's the only thing I can think of, unless someone just decided to curse all of them. I don't know. It's just the purple ones.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a curse, because if you wash them...
You know what, Saesha? I'm
yeah.
just going to go ahead and say it. Purple isn't your color. Let's move on.
Okay.
All right, so I'm thinking, so I know you typically wear silver, but you have such pretty red hair, and I'm thinking maybe some like emeralds would be really nice on you, or some deep blues could be pretty.
I like blue.
You know? Yeah, absolutely. So,
As you say that, and you're looking through, you find an underbust bodice with big flowing sleeves and a hood built into it.
it is super cute.
It has a teal and silver brocade embroidered across the entire embodiment of it. With it is a pairing of a white billowing blouse.
It's really pretty.
I love it.
It's really pretty.
I want you to try it on right now.
Okay.
Jeez.
And then
I need to go shopping with
and then
me.
I try to find one in red for myself.
Of course.
Because I really like it.
Shopping montage!
But is it
back
possible for me to find
the-
clothes in my size at these stores? Is it possible for me to find clothing in my size at these stores?
It is. You go. You're like, oh, that's a door. It's too small. Too small.
Or like a XXL or something, right?
Unfortunately,
Honey, I think you're
because
like a triple
so-
XL.
I'm pretty sure you're
Huh?
custom.
You're probably like a triple
Yeah,
XL.
you are definitely a custom made to your measurements. In fact, you've never actually just gone and bought off rack.
It's true.
You've always had clothes
Well, I
custom
never
made to you.
thought about it.
You haven't. And now that you start going through and you start to realize, and you're like, you're like, oh, there's no one here to take my measurements. Okay. And you start looking, and there's everything is. You think you find one, but you try it on, and it's nope. Doesn't quite cover the areas.
All
that
the
need to be
goods.
covered.
The cats aren't
as you
cradled.
go, the
Those clothes are all
the
really
halfling's
short.
like, hey, we might be able to make you something if you're looking for something quite. It's not something we normally do, but you know.
Squish.
Can't say I've ever seen such a beautiful lady your size before. It's so beautiful.
Thanks.
I think that would look wonderful on you.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm sure we can let it out.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't even. Sorry, this is my first. This is not my first time, guys. I'm gonna cut y'all off right now to tell y'all that V has been shopping before and has bought clothes before.
With me.
First time here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut y'all off.
All right. I'm just gonna. I was about to call y'all out there for a moment. Okay. Yeah, this is my first time really shopping for clothes for myself at Aurora's. Normally I go to what's the fancier store name?
Volavance.
You actually go to the Auroras in the Sea Ward,
God damn.
which is
For some reason they have my size there.
no, but they'll custom make it because
because
they're
Sea Ward.
used to that in the Sea Ward.
Yeah.
Okay, well then never mind. I'm just not even gonna say this comment altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like this. And the red.
I'll see what I can do. And so
Okay.
she'll take it in.
But I'm putting it on.
No.
There's
The other one.
Oh, more than one.
Oh yeah, there's like a rack.
I missed that part.
Oh yeah.
It's
Since that listening thing.
I found one in red, and I was trying to find one in my size, and it don't exist.
She kind of looks you up and down, does some quick, all right, and then takes it into the back. You hear a conversation going between her and an older male voice, and then she comes back out. It'll be just a moment, dearie.
Okay. Don't you need measuring tape?
Good service.
Oh no, that's what I got the eyes for.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. And you try it on, and you come out. You have V help you lace up said bodice
Yeah.
corset that you've never done before because it's not armor.
Oh, I can help.
Okay.
ooh, you're gonna pull it way too tight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Pull it to
snatched,
close.
Yep.
girl.
Cinches it down.
You're gonna look hot. All right.
You instantly get this
Dizzy.
super hourglass figure, but you catch yourself in the mirror, and you look exquisite.
And there's actually coattails coming off the back.
Oh, I wish I would have gone shopping.
And then you realize that it has a hood that you could pull up.
That's really cute.
Check the price.
Yes.
It is going to be 5 gold.
It's perfect. Now we just need some trousers for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I am not a skirt person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I am not graceful. I'm not like you.
But, thanks.
Uh,
But I mean, you're great. Let's go find pants.
You guys can easily find whatever style of pants that you're looking for. You can even find either a matching teal color to go with it, or a complementary color to.
I don't like the teal on teal. I feel like it's too much. So I'm thinking a good. No, I'm thinking
then I
a
can wear it
nice
with different
brown
stuff.
would be an offset. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Right? Do you not like that? I think it looks good.
I don't know.
I just feel like with the white blouse with the teal, I just feel like a brown pant would be okay.
You find a nice warm brown that actually complements it very well.
Oh, that's
without
pretty.
standing
See?
out and
This
looking
is
too ostentatious.
my favorite part of D&D. Fun fighting. I want to go shopping.
I think it's perfect. Wait. Shoes.
Shoes.
Just
Wait, I can't wear my boots?
Shoes.
Oh my god.
No. Your boots are made for adventuring.
Yeah.
This outfit is not.
Okay.
kicking ass.
Okay.
Okay.
So we go look for shoes in the shoe department.
They have shoes here, as they have everything that
Right.
you could need.
The Macy's of Fantasy World.
Yep. And so you find a nice pair of whatever style of shoe you want.
Okay, so I'm thinking a heeled boot for this would be really nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
so
never worn heels before.
we'll get you a low heeled boot.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
call,
We'll make
that's
sure
the right
it
call.
has a wide heel,
Okay.
so you won't. Maybe even a wedge. Maybe even a wedge. So
are
you
more
might not even
dangerous.
feel like a heel.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm imagining like a really nice, maybe like laced, wedged boot.
Knee high.
Knee high,
calf?
just under knee, like a half
Okay.
calf.
Half calf, okay.
Maybe knee high. If
Easy,
that's
easily
what it comes across.
done.
I'm thinking half calf.
Oh, you look quite beautiful, dearie. That'll be, as for all that, 8 gold total for everything.
Wow. Okay.
And,
I hand her 8 gold.
And then
This is gonna be the best not a date ever.
Still pretty sure it's a date.
sounds like a date.
She doesn't
a
know it yet.
dwarven man comes out.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. A tall elven man, sorry.
Oh.
Yep, comes out in a very nice, like, he has a brocaded vest. It's a double-breasted. It has 6 buttons that go down. It has a low cut. It's very high collar, white pressed shirt. Comes in with black slacks and very nice, shiny, ornate shoes with a pointed toe. And he comes in and he goes, "Yes, I have completed your garment."
Oh, thank you.
And he brings it out, and unlike that one, he actually removed the sleeves, so it's sleeveless.
Oh.
Under bust bodice with the hood still on it in a red and gold.
I hope this is to your liking. It should fit you perfectly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try it on.
You go and try it on. Fits you perfectly.
Very cute.
The two most,
Incredible.
Thank you.
the two adorable characters are hanging out.
I mean, I just think this color really compliments me, but that teal is beautiful on you, and I'm like literally thinking you need to get you a new armor set at some point in that color because it's so pretty on you. It just like complements your hair so well.
If you ever need any magical accessories modified to your fitting, just let me know. I'm Donril Zalambar.
Okay. And how much will this be?
Hey, that'll be 12 gold total for the alteration.
Okay.
I hand them 12 gold.
No,
Yep,
no.
done.
Too late. She said it. It exists.
I'm Morgula, if you need me anything. Hey, happy to come back and
I'm
see you.
Saesha.
A pleasure, Saesha.
Hi.
Oh, God.
Hi, that it is, dearie. And y'all have a blessed day.
You as well.
You as well.
Thank you. Thanks for doing business. We'll always be here. We're open 24 hours.
Oh, excellent.
Of course.
Awesome.
Really are the Walmart.
But only like half the store.
So, boss.
One door.
/ Logan.
Yes.
How you doing down there?
I think I've got it the right way. Now, tell me if I've got it this right thus far. Saloon's first light, jaded.
Not jaded,
Okay.
but I'm not saying all those letters are correct. All of those letters are correct, but the word
Okay.
is not jaded.
Okay. Well, then I'm close.
Okay.
Yep.
Life is fine down here on the floor.
more letters at the end of that word.
All right.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Oh
Under
That's
the table
great.
shot.
no.
What?
Not past tense. Drop that D down.
Jade, dance.
Jade dance. Sorry. I really like puzzles.
I love the
Dude, no,
blank
this
look
is
on your
killing
face.
me.
I know. I really wish I could.
No, my problem was like we had
deciphering
it.
And I just want to point out
said
that
scroll
I'm
away.
letting
It's
him
supposed
use
to be
my
the
pencil
opposite, scroll away.
and not writing
That's
down
where we
names.
fucked up.
Dang.
I would have
it's
found
killing
this
me
out
even
much
more.
sooner. I'm blaming her.
Well, I'll just watch and take notes off the stream later.
Good.
Here,
Saloon's
take your-
first.
Okay,
Right.
so now what?
What do you mean?
Kill more time.
Am I ready? Should I go back to the house? And
No, we need to get Venley to do your hair.
Oh yeah.
That camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Back to the house.
Okay.
Okay. We have paid and we're gonna head back to Rainier's house.
Okay, great.
How drunk am I? Because I wasn't drinking.
Yeah, I
to
think we probably both need to, but I'd probably need to make another.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
3.
you are trashed.
Got one.
I've passed out.
Oh,
It
yeah.
finally happened.
Him and I are passed out in each other's arms.
No.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
he's drinking out of his tankard. Something
I know.
horrible is about to happen.
Oh, I've.
One.
Yeah, I got roll
You
one.
are, like, beyond hammered, blackout, just belligerent, like, life of the party, had too much tequila, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, drunk.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Have fun for the rest of the day.
Got a good strong 3.
Uh-huh.
Yes. This is gonna be fun.
3. You were right there along with him.
Not quite as far, but close.
Yeah.
My gloves are off and my Pellegrina is off. So I have
Yeah.
I have pretty much this.
Yes.
I am
Basically,
only
we
wearing
walk
pants.
into Animal House.
I am only wearing pants because at some point we decided it was strip chests, and I'm losing horrifically.
On purpose.
Yes.
Roll an intelligence check at disadvantage.
I was gonna say a disadvantage, right?
Roll an intelligence check at disadvantage. Unless any of you are proficient in the game.
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. 9.
12.
Shit.
Wow.
I'm actually pretty good at
So
chess.
on purpose.
That's the
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm losing on purpose.
we come home to this.
Yes.
So
And that's when I had. Is he here?
fly across the room, dive over the sofa, and hug him.
I like fling chess pieces at you in a desperate attempt to save myself. No! As you hit me, I go
you get it?
tumbling out
nice.
of the chair, and like the two of us roll a little bit, and I hit the ground.
Oh fuck.
What are you doing here? How did you get out? What happened?
Are you drunk?
You're drunk.
Where are your
I'm
clothes?
fine. Get your filthy hands off me! I'm not going back in the clink.
Harold, where are your clothes?
Did you escape?
Finley.
Finley, what happened?
Where are your clothes?
Vinley, tell me where the clothes are.
No, Saesha. No.
So I solved the puzzle.
We'll get there in a second.
Why are you making the face?
Wait.
You're making the 12 baby's face. I ain't even made a baby yet.
I
I mean, I don't even think I have the tools.
Oh, look at my outfit. I got pretty clothes.
I thought you were V. Holy shit, V, you're twins.
No.
know of. Finley.
You're the one that's not drunk. You tell them what happened.
What is going on?
Vinley,
Why are
how
you
did
here?
Harold
How did
get
you
out of
get out?
prison?
I'm not. Vinley's gonna. I just said it. Vinley's gonna explain it because she's the one that's not
Oh
drunk.
my God, Vinley's drunk too.
Ugh.
Explain. Go ahead.
I know a drunk person when I see one.
You do not.
I've.
You don't know. You don't know.
I take another sip.
Did anyone else just have that sudden image slurp?
So,
So what happened?
we got drunk.
I know. I'm great.
Yeah,
We got drunk.
but how?
No,
How did he get here?
I'm fine.
Did you walk here?
Yep.
Finley. Why is
How
he
did
not
she
in
get
jail?
out of prison?
Okay.
Is someone basically is he another
All
person on
right.
the run?
All right.
No.
Stop pestering her. I got it. The assassin I used to work for. When I was a part of this group and I was like cutting up bodies, I got sick of it and all the murder we were always doing. I couldn't sleep anymore because of all the awful things they kept making me do. And I stole his knife. I stole his knife and he found me. He found me in prison. He busted me out. He's gonna kill everyone.
I'm gonna hold Harold.
He's gonna kill all of you.
I take it I'm learning all this for the first time.
But not if we get the stone Golor first.
Stop.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get him that stone. So he'll leave you alone.
Okay, Harold.
To answer your question, all of the murder, yes. The knife thing, no, that was something you knew about.
You're really sweaty.
I know. I sweat when I'm scared,
And when you drink.
and all the time.
Not all the time.
Okay. So he got you out,
Because my name's not Harold. My name's Oscar.
right?
And so they said they had the wrong guy. And then he was waiting in the carriage outside, and he wanted me to get that stone. The one Renair's got a piece of it.
Yeah. Was it
Golor, I think.
Go.
Golor? I think it's Golor.
Go.
It's 2 syllables.
Saesha pulls out a little notebook.
It's Gothloid. It's Gothloid.
No,
He leans further into Vinley. You're soft.
You're not.
12.
I know.
You're soft here.
14.
I poke his belly. You're soft here.
14. 15.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Okay, sorry, I spaced out for a moment.
Stone of Galore.
That's what I said.
Me too.
I said that.
Yeah, but you're saying a lot, and I'm not.
I
sure
know
you
because
understand
I
what you're saying.
talk. I do all the talking. Salazar's in prison. That's my fault.
What?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I put Salazar.
Still there?
Wait, what do you mean you put him there?
I put him there because I didn't tell them. I didn't tell.
What time is it?
I just realized your fingers can touch anything but themselves.
No.
Wait.
Harold. Harold.
Salazar was outside Kara's house, but we never told Kara's family that Salazar was watching them.
Oh no.
And so, because we never said anything, the watch found him, and they saw a lizard folk with his claws. We're gonna file his claws down. That's my fault.
How is that your fault?
I was the one that talked to the family.
Stupid.
And? So did I.
Oh shit! It's our fault. It's my fault mostly. I blame myself for everything. That way,
I'm noticing that.
it's easier to explain it away.
Okay.
Okay,
Harold?
so Salazar is still in prison.
It doesn't matter because the Rose is watching us. He's been watching us. He said that he's been watching the tavern
Who's
the
the
entire
Rose?
time. He's the
A
assassin
follower.
I used to work for.
Okay.
And his right-hand man, the Harlequin, came and picked me up in a big plum red carriage.
Red?
Yeah.
Wow.
So nice.
The
He's-
Harlequin?
Plums are purple.
He's terrifying.
plums?
He wears this mask
He's an asshole. He just laughs like a fucking creep.
It's more than that, V. He told me that night when we were at the casino that if I didn't do a favor for him, he was going to kill you. Not me, you. Well, now he says if I don't do the favor, he's going to kill all of you.
Oh, he's gonna
What
have to
was
get in line.
the favor was getting this rock stone?
I said that.
But here's the problem.
Well, then we'll just get this stone.
It's not that easy. Think about it. The Zenorim want it. The Xanathar want it. Everybody wants that stone. People way more powerful with way more connections.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna be successful and we can't,
I'm gonna say we can't try. We have to try.
right? We're going to. We're the BFGs.
Checkmate.
We were fucking bitch. Wait, no, I have a move. I have a move. I have a move right here. Pushes the whole thing over. I win.
I mean, remember, we're the BFGs.
Mm-hmm.
Saesha, I can braid your hair upstairs
What?
if you want.
Uh-oh, that's because V's upset.
Okay,
Did I piss
yeah,
you off?
We'll do that.
No, you're fine. She has a date and she needs her hair done. And
I can
not a
do
date.
I
it.
can do hair.
I can do hair.
You did such a good job on her hair.
I totally fucked up and cut off like half of it and realized halfway through.
So that was a.
Oh, you knew?
Okay, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna do my hair, and we'll
great.
talk to you guys later. And I'm going to go upstairs before V murders everyone.
Okay, you go upstairs and we're gonna cut back to boss. Wow.
IOE Tippy. That doesn't make any sense.
What? Excuse me?
Oh. Doing what I actually did, which was have it the wrong way. As I'm doing this, kind of moving towards Kara's house, I finally come up with a message and it says Saloon's First Light, Jade Dancer, Southern Ward.
Yes, it does.
That's cool as
Yes,
fuck.
it does. DMs did a very good job. I just had it upside down. As I'm reading that, do I know what that means off the top hand? Obviously, I know what Southern Ward is.
You do know what the Southern Ward is. You can make a history check.
Yeah, I will do that.
Could ask your Saesha.
You're not there.
I know.
History. I'm not dumb, thankfully. 10?
10. You've heard of this Jade Dancer. It is upon the dancing court, and it is known for its eerily beautiful moon sphere. It is not a structure, but an event held every full moon of what you're remembering, and you know that that area is next to a fest hall known as the Jade Dancer.
Oh.
I was right.
I took it away.
You also know that Saloon, or Saloon A, is the name of the moon.
Gotcha.
And your sword came from a dead priestess.
When does night fall?
When is nightfall?
When is night fall?
For you,
time.
it's about 4, and it gets dusk around between 7 and 8 with the time of year that it is. So between 8 and 9.
Ooh, complication.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out.
Literally.
I tuck it away, but I do make my way to Karis, whatever way I can.
Okay.
Easy enough. As you make your way down towards Seldune Street to where a couple blocks away from Troll Skull Manor, you go ahead and give me a perception check as you look for the lizard folk.
14.
Seer Dune, not Soul Dune.
Yep, Sarah. 14, you
14?
said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go back to the back alley where you remember seeing him.
Kind of looking through the pile of refuse he was in.
Yep.
You see all of the remnants of him left behind, and you do not see him. But soon, plops down right beside you is a mud-made lizard with 2 sticks sticking out of its back.
Sally was out there.
Oh, by yourself! This whole time!
Oh God!
I put my hand out. It's not moving, correct?
It plops down right next to you.
Okay. I pick it up.
Like when it does that popping noise is from the mud just literally, yeah.
Like bubbling out.
Yep.
Oh,
You
that's
can
so
see,
cool.
You can see strings of mud stretch.
Not if you understand me. Great. Do you know where Salazar, the guy who made you, is?
It shakes his head no.
All right.
It's gonna make me cry.
I'm gonna cry
I
over
okay.
my...
I get down into the. I was like, okay.
Can't do this.
Do you know how to write?
Shakes his head no.
Damn. I hate magic so much. All right. You. Damn it. I gently place it into my pocket. Not really sure what questions I need to ask of it right now, but I go straight up to Kara's.
Okay. You knock on the door.
Open the fuck up.
Soon, a fat, bulbous man with big, graying mutton chops answers the door.
Hi, we've met. Have I met this guy before?
Yeah.
Okay. We've met previously. Bill Ronto. Nice to see
What do you
you.
want?
List of people.
First off,
Kara's not home still.
I
Go get you.
gathered as much. How
Petrol is still right.
fantastic. The boy we left with, Yosef. How has he been doing?
Fine.
Oh.
Nothing strange or off kilter?
Should there be?
No.
Why would you ask?
I don't think so.
May I see Pixel?
No.
Please?
Oh no!
I have enough trouble with her mother. I don't want to be her again.
Is this Monty?
I can't know.
Really quick.
I've got to
Every time he talks, it's just the mutton chops just kind of
The jowls.
He's
Images,
Jowls, yep.
images of a small Mert fill me with rage. Yeah.
Oh no. It's a small folk. He's dead.
Would it just for a moment's time just speak to her real quickly? Nothing more than that.
Message. I'm not remembering Kara again. I'm sorry. He just kind of points at you. You can get angry all you want. We're not getting past me. I'll call a watch.
Welcome to the jungle.
There was a lizard folk here that we left behind to watch. Do you know what happened to him?
A monster, yes. Call the watch on it.
Oh God.
Wrong
oh
answer.
God.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Dude. You're dead.
Oh no. What?
Please don't. Please don't.
They went on the watch. The watch took him.
Yes, and miracles. Stalking. Keep these kids safe. I will.
What's your name again? Remind me.
That's right. Bedroom.
Bedroom. And how long are you going to be living here, Bedroom?
Until it is good with Kara.
And then where will you be going after that?
And he slams the door in your face.
Oh,
I want to hide under the table. I'm gonna roll to do that, but under the table.
I am very uncomfortable sitting between this.
No one is there to stop him.
You see her.
I back up for a moment.
We left him unsupervised.
And
And
we're
I
drunk.
walk back down the stairs. And I turn to the door and I say in Orcish in a low growl, I will decorate my mantle with your fucking head, you little spit shit.
Please tell me he knows Orcish.
Okay.
And I walk away.
Got it.
That was hype.
And I go to the prison. Because I don't know what else to do.
You're not there.
You're not there. You're not there.
A wanted man.
Hey,
No, they found somebody for that.
But you don't know that.
Yes, I do. You said
Look, the other half of my buddy cop movie's looking for me, okay?
Yeah.
Let the man look.
Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. But
You heard the rumors.
My blood pressure
Yeah.
cannot take this game.
I go to the prison.
Do you hail a carriage or do you walk?
How close am I?
Yes.
It's going to be a walk.
Yes.
So,
I take a carriage.
okay. It's only going to be a silver because it's not too far. It takes you about 30 minutes to get there, which would take you probably over an hour
Gotcha.
to get there by foot.
On the way there, I pull out my torturer's kit.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
And I just kind of look at it for a minute. Yeah, that could go there. That'd be a good place for that. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Yeah. I was taught, always start in the extremities. Never go towards center mass because the heavy nerve endings are at the very end. Start with the fingers and toes and then start peeling away at the skin if you have to. But don't go into center mass because that's where the blood comes out of. And I'm just doing this to amuse myself as I'm moving forward.
Okay.
Imagining torturing this horrible little man in my mind.
With your aberration tools, because you got them from an illithid.
I did.
Oh my god.
You.
Yeah.
You.
So about 30 minutes passes, and you are brought to the towering walls of Castle Waterdeep. Giant banners brandishing the emblem and sigil of Waterdeep hang from its sides, billowing in the wind that you can see from anywhere, almost anywhere in the city. Towers extend from points among the 60-foot deep wall.
I go inside.
As you reach the top of the zigzagging road that leads to the entranceway that sets upon a plateau right before the bottom base edge of Mount Waterdeep, you're greeted by two guards standing at the entrance. State your business.
A friend of mine has been captured in this place. I would very much like to see him. He's stands out fairly well, lizard folk.
Well, if he did crime, he's doing his time.
Would it be possible to see him, speak with him, or potentially pay his bail? I'm not sure exactly what he's been charged with. He was only taken out of our care.
You must speak to the magistrate. One of them to find out if you can see him. We do not allow visitors at Castle Waterdeep.
Wow, everyone's just gonna die.
Let's watch Voss make a hit list.
Oh, man. Are you sure there's nothing you can do? And I hold out a piece of platinum for either of them.
All right.
They look towards each other, and then they look back past the wall, and you see a training, a group of cadets being trained for the watch and or the guard, as that is what the open area of Castle Waterdeep is used for. Do you continue this?
No. I've pressed my luck enough for today.
Your insight picks up that like they'll take your bribe, but you got to come up with a way to make this, to sell this.
To sell this?
Yeah.
Why are you encouraging him?
I'm just giving him all of his options.
No, it's important for me to know my options. I don't. I have a better idea. And I'm gonna come back at night.
So you make your way back?
I make my way... No. I make my way back into town. I know they were shopping for a dress. Probably won't get there in time. There's something else I need to do. I go see Reddard.
Okay.
Yep. It's been a long time since I've done that.
Okay. You come to the pack mule that you've come to know very well, and there are still a couple of hours of the day left.
Okay.
As you walk in, you can see both the owner, Jonas, and his nephew, Reddard.
I give a nod.
Jonas nods, kind of apprehendedly. You could feel that he still doesn't fully approve, but he understands.
There's a bit of hesitation there, but he remembers your talk and he apprehends. And you see Reddard look over and look to his uncle.
And he nods in an approving manner.
And Reddard comes to greet you.
I point my head towards the back alley.
Okay. He makes his way over there. Follows.
Have you been doing as I've asked since I was gone?
Yeah, I have. It's a little bit easier now that my uncle knows. So, thanks.
Draw. And I draw both my weapons.
He goes and picks up the sword, the short sword that he had stashed behind his. Second, let me pull up his sheet. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And he goes, picks up his short sword, unsheaths it, and takes a readied stance. Sloppy, but a little bit better than the first time that you tried him. He definitely seems like he is a little bit. He's not as close feet. He's more balanced right now, so his feet are spread a little bit wider apart.
I hold open my blades like this. And I want to hold action. The second he's in range, I'm going to attack him in a similar manner to be disadvantaged. Okay. But I say to him, come and attack me. I won't hit you. And I'm looking to lie to him.
Okay, make a deception check.
13.
He doesn't seem to say anything, so.
Yep. And as and he moves in, and as he moves in to attack, your ready to action goes off.
Yep.
And as you do so, he actually backs away, expecting it.
Excellent. I'd smile inwardly. Caught me in the lie, did you?
Yeah.
Excellent. You're going to find that people like you and me can't fight like the rest can. You may never have the plate, you never have the money, but you have the one thing. What's the most important weapon someone can have on them?
Their mind?
Yes, but specifically, their imagination. You're facing an opponent with 2 blades more experienced than you. How would you fight me?
I wouldn't. Not head on.
Ah. Then don't. And I take a ready stance and I say, make the first move.
He kind of crouches down.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does, he kind of readies, and just before he's about to lunge at you, he scoops up some of the sand and throws it in your eyes.
Pocket sand!
Awesome.
Pocket sand all day, every day.
Squirrel tactics!
Do I need to make a save for that?
Go
or-
ahead and make me a con save.
9.
And with that, you kind of cover a little bit, but a little bit gets in your eyes, and for one round you're blinded.
Sweet.
And he comes and that's his action this turn. So now it is now your turn. As you are momentarily
Completely
blinded by the
blinded.
sand.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What do you do?
I attack.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Attack with
Yeah.
advantage.
I don't hit him. That'd be a 9.
So as you swing, one of you have 2 attacks if you want to do both.
Sure.
Attacks. Yeah. So the first one comes in wide. He ducks down under it as you lunge out.
That second one might actually hit. 16.
16 does hit. As he ducks down, you feel his movement, and you bring your knee up and hit him right in the diaphragm. You hear him go,
As he started to get a little cocky with his
Block.
And then but he doesn't back up, and he actually follows through by actually bringing the pommel of the short sword into your stomach.
Nice.
Oh, that's what's up. Get it, kid.
Woo!
Boss is not having a good day.
does
This is
an
fine.
11 hit.
No, it does not.
Yep.
My new armor class would have not have helped that anyway. But
So it hits, but you can see the blow coming as you're getting your vision back, and you take the impact, not doing any damage.
And then he backs away.
I back away too. Good thought. Scan the room. Is there any place for me to disappear?
There's no room.
It's a hallway. I mean,
Oh.
You're in an alley.
Alleyway.
Yep, you're in a back
Okay.
alley. There's really nowhere without like leaving the alley and going around the corner.
Okay. I nod, impressed, nonetheless. And I slowly walk forward. And then I turn my body to the side, making myself a smaller target. Kind of move in like this. And as I move forward, now I've got 2 attacks, so you can tell me if this is an action or attack. I'm going to do, with the tip of my blade, go down into the dirt ground and do the same thing he did to me.
It'll be an action.
That would be an action?
Yep.
I will take that as an action then.
Okay.
Got it?
All right. Roll.
Yep.
Make a con save.
Nope. And as he's watching, he's kind of confused about your new stance, trying to read, see where you're going to go, and with your back hand up, he feels like that has the most potential to go for a deep lunge, and he doesn't see the tip of your forward blade flick the sand up into his eyes as he's blinded.
As I said, you don't have sight. What do you do now?
He's like, just starts swinging wildly.
Don't panic. Keep your mind steady. You have other senses. Use them. And I begin walking kind of a little bit loudly
Okay.
around him.
Okay, just go
Even
ahead and
like-
make a stealth check just to give him something to.
Disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're trying to impose.
I'm rolling hot fire on these. 10.
Okay. And as you start to move around him,
His head starts to jerk with his ear in your direction as it starts to follow you.
And he swings with the flat end of the blade to try and catch you.
Nice.
He will be at disadvantage though because he is blind. And once again, an 11 to hit as you just barely it comes close,
Yeah,
but
inches away from you.
but it is in your direction as he's like looking around a bit, thinking maybe he missed, but his head again, ear moves towards where you are, as the other hand is rubbing the eye to get the sand out.
Is he still blind?
He at that moment he gets the last little bit out. He's blinking,
Nice.
and now you see he's like panting and like breathing heavily.
I take both my blades, sheath them, and I approach him. Hands up. I don't say anything, but I have a garrote wire in one of my hands. And I'm going to approach him hands up just to see what he does. But as soon as I get within range of him, I'm going to attempt to grapple. Obviously, I'm not going to choke him out.
Okay.
But I just want to see if I can get it around his neck.
They're scribbling back there.
As you move up, and your hands up like this, he actually throws the short sword at you.
Nice!
Wow, this kid's the best.
However, that is used as a distraction.
As he comes and drop kicks you.
Neat!
What a baller!
Yeah. He crit me?
Man!
There's another 8, another 11.
He's trying so hard.
He's trying so hard, yeah.
Again, it's just he throws his heel into it, and you see it coming, and you just step into it as it hits your chest. You breathe in the hit, and you can see his like slight panic in his eyes of like, oh shit.
As soon as he does that, I begin laughing.
He's like hit, he falls
Not
hard.
like in a mocking way,
An
but just
appreciative
I didn't
laugh.
think about that.
That's really awesome.
That was good.
I go back over and kind of like an excited, almost childlike manner, I pick up the short sword and I hand it back to him. I said, I didn't think about that. That was good.
You actually seem like kind of smile.
That's how you win the fight. That kind of thinking. I knew you were sharp, and I actually like ruffle his hair a little bit.
I still missed.
Yes.
12 children.
If you're going to miss,
15.
if you're going to miss, now's the time to do it.
And he nods, and you get that he understands, and he picks up the scabbard, sheathes the short sword.
Yeah. I continue probably until I got about an hour left to meet her.
Okay.
But as we end, I sheathe my weapons and I kind of sit down and I ask him to join me.
He sits down with you.
Your uncle told me what happened to your parents.
You instantly see his demeanor change from feeling kind of like good about himself and excited to instantly defeated.
Get used to that.
Did you see that happen?
He doesn't say anything. He just stares straight. Doesn't look at you. Doesn't say anything.
I've lived through a lot of evil in my life. That'll always hit you, in one way or another. But I don't think that's you. Do you?
Shrugs.
At the end of the day, your father made a choice. And it's not one you're bound by or one you have to follow. No matter where you are or what you're doing, at the end of the day, you are the sum of the decisions that you've made. Everything is on you. So you have the power in you to do something very different with your life. I can only hope that I might facilitate that a little bit.
Why are you helping me?
Everyone's life is going to have a crossroads, a pinnacle decision that you'll have to make that'll determine the man you are.
I made the wrong decision. And if I hadn't, I wonder what my life would have been like. But that's not what happened. And I have to live with the decisions that I've made for myself. And if I can keep someone from doing the same thing, then maybe I feel a little redeemed somehow. You're a lot like me, you know. Quick-witted, bold, a lot of potential. But I think you can be much better than I was. Better than I am.
I just want to make a difference. I don't want to be a shopkeep kid. I don't know. I want to stop what happened to my parents from happening to someone else.
Hold on to that. Keep training. Keep getting stronger. And eventually you will meet a point where you'll be able to fulfill that destiny one way or another. And I can only hope you make the correct choice then. But it'll be yours to make, good or ill.
As he looks up, he brushes his bangs that have fallen over the birthmark that's around his eye, brushes it behind his ear. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll keep practicing. Next time I'll hit you.
You'll try. And I get up and I go back into the shop to see his uncle real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
And I nod to him.
He nods back. He watches the back door, kind of looking past you, and waits for Reddit to enter as well. Nods again.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, I know.
You've done a good job.
I'm trusting you. You brought him back. Hopefully you'll keep him out of trouble.
Hopefully when we're done here, I won't have to.
Rather, it's time to start getting ready to close up the shop.
All right, Uncle. And nods to you and starts prepping his cleanup and getting stuff ready around the shop.
And I leave.
Okay.
What time is it in the day?
You spent about an hour there. It's getting to be around 6 o'clock.
How far away is the South Ward?
You're pretty close to the South Ward.
Southern Ward.
Sun's still in
Southern, yeah,
Southern Ward.
Southern
Sorry,
Ward.
Okay.
Southern Ward. How long till the first moonlight?
Between 8 and 9.
Yeah, so probably between 2 and 3 hours.
Shit. I don't have any of that fancy paper.
I mean, you could always get Harold to go in your place.
I'm so ready.
It's just a matter of whether I can go there and can I go there and come back in time? Can I try to calculate that out?
Where are you trying to go?
To see if I can get back to the mansion and then get back to the Southern Ward in time.
Oh,
Yeah, of
Totally.
course, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's where I go then.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna take a carriage, but you
Yeah.
can definitely make that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I make an accordion playing
Oh,
at
please.
disadvantage?
Oh, please do.
All
Real
your skill checks are
fast.
going to be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You're considered to have the poison condition right now, just so you know.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's man, even rolling terribly. That's a 13.
It's not the best you've ever played, but
But
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, average.
it's in
Average.
tune.
Yeah.
Harold. You said the Harlequin wore a fake mask.
That's why I wear mine. Well, that's not why.
my boss like for us to all wear the masks. It's a thing.
I've been working on something. Experimental, at best.
Ooh.
My head's starting to hurt.
Drink more, that fixes it.
Can I show you someone? If you ever see...
Did
Okay.
you kill someone? You hide them in
No,
here?
I'm going to switch into Elvish.
Okay.
Sloppy. But, like, better than common.
Yeah, way better than mine.
If you see this woman, will you neutralize her?
You want me to kill somebody?
Maybe don't kill her, but I don't want her getting the drop on me. And I'm
Stop
afraid-
playing accordion.
I'm sorry, it's deep. Real deep right now, I'm sorry. Just give me a second. I turn around, and I'll cast that new spell that I have, and I will look like my sister.
Okay.
And I'll turn back around.
Describe what Harold sees.
Harold sees... she's my height. She looks a lot like me, but slightly older.
Okay.
And long hair. Same as mine, green eyes. But her face is more full. She's more full-figured and very beautiful in almost every way. Like, she looks like if you took Vinley and put everything that she doesn't have on a different person, it's exactly who it looks like.
You want me to kill you in 2 years?
No, Harold. No.
It's just looks like you, but older. I mean,
This is
with
my
some
sister.
more...
It's my sister, Harold.
You have a sister?
Realizing timing now, coming down.
Okay.
Probably should have waited till you were sober.
I'm coming down. I'm basically better.
No. No, but this is my sister.
Okay.
Her name's Amelia.
You want me to stop her? Was she gonna try to kill you? Your family sucks.
She was betrothed to Illatron.
Oh. I get it. So it's like a revenge thing for her.
I guess so. She didn't have the nicest things to say to me when I was leaving.
Well,
And I'm afraid she's going to find me.
I won't have the nicest things to say to her either. Because you're awesome, and I really enjoy spending time with you.
Thank you. Do you want to see something really cool?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. I turn around, and I end the Miria, and I go into natural weapons, and I grow claws, fangs, and horns, and I turn around.
Like, he just literally falls over. Like, that's the noise he makes as he falls out of his
You
chair.
guys hear a ungodly scream from downstairs as you're braiding.
Does he hear it out the door?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I jump up and grab a sword, hair mid-braid, and
No,
go running
Saesha,
downstairs.
it was Harold and he's drunk. It's probably fine.
I drunkenly start crawling towards Harold like this.
No!
I don't know what the hell's going on.
What are you doing?
I'm attacking her.
No,
Oh,
you're
she
not.
ran
You're
out.
upstairs. You can't
No, I
attack her.
just said I ran downstairs.
He
with my
tried to
sword.
stop you. Did you just keep going?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I grabbed you to stop you.
So opposed athletics. Or opposed.
Can I do a strength
Wait,
check to
you can do-
keep her?
That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
That's the same.
right.
So,
Yeah, no.
so you go to run down, and V's like, no.
I'll
it's
just let her
Harold.
grab me.
Okay, okay.
You don't even need to
Yeah.
roll on
She's like,
that.
it's just Harold. He's drunk.
I'm like, it's just Harold. He's drunk.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If anyone on Earth was sure.
Yes, I am very sure, and I.
You okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
Really?
good.
Because
That's
you
just.
were like crazy murder face down there.
Look.
I know that face. I make that face a lot.
No, I know. You. How do I phrase this in the nicest way possible? Harold dropped a lot of information. Asking him questions about it right now isn't really going to get us anywhere. And you jokingly egging them on to continue useless conversation wasn't exactly helping the situation.
Okay.
I know that you probably don't talk to drunk people very often, but
Not really, no.
it's a very annoying situation, so it's okay.
Nelson got drunk a lot, but that was about it.
A long time ago. But then you just drink water.
So let's just finish braiding your hair so you can go on your date and
not a
let
date.
them dinner, and they can do whatever they're doing downstairs.
Okay.
Put them away! Put them away! That was awesome. I used to know that spell too.
Really?
Yeah, and then I forgot it so I could make sure everybody lived.
I just remembered I went to medical school.
Where?
I don't remember. I lean against Harold.
Okay.
He leans against you too.
You guys
I
kinda-
pass out.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
just drift to sleep. You two would like to continue?
Okay, I finish doing my best with your hair. I'm personally not very confident in my braiding skills, but here you go.
Oh, it looks really pretty.
Thanks.
I actually look like a girl.
Did you think you didn't look like a girl before this?
Well, I mean, I'm always wearing a man's armor and I just kind of
Wait.
slap my hair back.
What do you mean a man's armor?
Oh, that's Balson's armor.
Female armor looks different?
Well, it's yeah, because your rib cage is shaped differently. A man's rib cage is broader, and like female armor is a little more
It's got the chest.
forgiving
Oh.
in the chest area.
Well, why don't you just get new armor
vibe.
that fits you better?
Because then it wouldn't be Balson's.
Okay, well, what if you pay someone to alter his armor to fit you better?
I mean, I guess I could do that
Yeah.
because we're making money now. Well,
I mean, does
maybe
it really restrain your boobs that much?
It's not the most comfortable thing. Like, it's not as bad as it could be, but it's not comfortable.
Yeah, I think you should go to, I guess, like a... I guess you go to a blacksmith for that?
Well,
to
I could
alter it?
go to
for
the place on the corner with the really sweet couple. Names. Steam and
Ting.
Ting.
Steam and Ting.
Steam and
type of metal.
Did I meet these people?
Steam
I
and
don't
Steel.
remember them.
I'm really nervous.
I don't think these ever
I
met.
don't
Every
think I
episode
was
we've
there
gone to them.
when I met
They're really
those
nice.
people.
It's a Genasi couple, and it's they're absolutely lovely.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
take you and introduce you.
That's fine. I mean, I don't
Probably
really
not right now, because
wear armor, but
yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they do weapons.
Oh
right?
yeah, they have really nice weapons.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check them
Nice
out.
weapons.
Yeah, I think you should probably get that altered. It's probably not good for your back or your body.
Somehow, I'm sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. Am I gonna get murdered?
No, you're not gonna get murdered. Kidnapped at best, but I believe you can handle yourself. You do have wings and can fly away, and I don't know if they know that.
No, she called me an angel. She knows.
Oh,
Yeah.
And with that, Voss, you walk in.
You see Harold and Vinley.
As
I
soon as
see.
I hear the door open, I reach for the closest thing to me and throw chess pieces at you. And I say, "Get her, aberration!"
But
They come nowhere
half
near you.
asleep, you see Vinley and Harold snuggled up, like propped up against the thing, like.
Yeah, it's exactly that. They land like a foot in front of me.
I slowly approach.
Oh shit! It's the cops. It's Voss.
Fuck.
I'm Bill. Bill Ronto. The Ronto.
I reach out to grab your face.
I swat at your hands, but I'm not gonna stop you if you. Don't.
Harold, tell me a story. What's the first one that comes to mind?
Let me tell you about this pair of pants I once had.
Yes, it's you.
I might. Just a little. Had a little bit to drink.
You're very drunk.
She
You're
started,
very drunk.
She started it.
can't see?
What time is it? by
If
the
the
way?
lights aren't on,
It's about
Finley.
Fuck, no,
6
I.
o'clock.
a little past. No, it's past.
She's leaving at 7?
Well,
6:30.
I can
Yeah,
see in the
6:30.
dark, Harold.
Yeah.
ooh, you know what?
So,
You've had a long day from the looks of it. I'll save my interrogation to you later.
I'll knock it out real quick for you. The assassin, that guy I told you I couldn't say his name's the Rose. He got me out of prison, and now he's going to kill all of you if I don't get him that stone that was on the necklace that Rainier had. Sorry, man. I fucked up.
Why don't you go to bed for tonight?
I'm already here.
Just,
Just leave me.
just sleep for tonight. Then, Finley, you seem to be existing. Just-
Aren't we happy that she does, though?
sure.
Ooh.
Certainly.
no.
I go back into the house. Now, having another fucking piece of thing weighted on my head, knowing Harold's gonna be useless for the rest of the day. And Vinley.
Why is he useless?
I think
I
he
said
was.
Vinley.
He
Yeah.
meant Vinley, yeah.
People to you.
Yeah, okay. I know those feels.
I wait at the bottom. I yell up, actually. It's like, Saesha, you almost ready to go?
Yeah!
All right. I wait downstairs.
Oh, Vinley, Saesha's still here. We haven't been asleep that long.
I come down the stairs like,
Wait.
What?
I was gonna do a thing.
oh, no, what?
I was gonna announce your presence and you come down the stairs and
Okay, you're making this feel like a date.
that's because it is.
It's
And I keep telling you that. You keep not listening to me.
Am I gonna have to kiss?
No, you don't have to do anything you
Okay.
don't want to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Cause
Do you know what a
that's
date is?
Weird. No, I don't know.
That
I've never had
explains.
friends before.
They're yelling upstairs. We're in trouble.
Am I
No.
hearing all this?
You're muffled.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't occur to me that I don't think you really know what a date is.
Like, I know that you go on dates and then you get married. And
No.
No.
Oh my god, this makes the whole baby thing make so much more sense. I just thought you were weird. Okay, hold
I'm
on.
not. I'm just really ignorant.
No, it's okay. Okay, so basically, you don't necessarily have to be romantically interested in the person you go on a date with. It's just when you go out with someone to get to know them, and you could develop romantic feelings, or you could,
Not.
learn. It's just when you go out with someone you don't know super well, and you use the opportunity to get to know each other better. But in majority of the times, it's for romantic purposes, but it's not a promise.
Okay, so then it is a date.
Yes. It's a
Okay.
date.
Okay.
You're going out with her to have a good time, to get to know each other,
Okay.
but you don't have to have romantic intentions if it doesn't
Okay.
feel comfortable.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Agreeing,
makes sense.
Agreeing to go on a date is not a promise to have to kiss or do anything that you don't want to do.
Okay.
Like 12 babies.
That makes sense. That
Yes.
makes so much
No,
more
12
sense.
babies is obligatory.
Obligatory.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm drunk.
Okay. Okay. You want to announce me?
yes.
Okay.
He comes down the stairs.
Yes, just like
You see Boss standing at the.
So we're gonna paint the scene.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all are familiar with She's All That. but just like the scene when
What's her name comes down the stairs?
What's her name from
Lainey?
Lainey from
Uh-huh.
Josie and the Pussycats. I forgot the actress's name.
Yeah.
Rachel something.
Comes down for prom.
It's fine. It's fine.
Josie or Josie.
It's fine.
Okay,
Whatever.
Anyways,
Comes down for prom.
whatever. 90s movie. I present to you Saesha Ballispar.
Oh, we're
walking down the stairs with the thumb.
From the other room, you just hear clapping.
I'm not in there yet. I come downstairs.
And you see a.
I look like a girl.
You've always looked like a girl, but you see someone that has always worn something that's ready for a fight come down that looks extremely elegant, radiating in beauty from the attire of the teal brocade underbust, hood up. As she comes down, she lowers it, showing the braid of her auburn hair and her fair skin. The loose-fitting white shirt with the frills that ring a low cut around her neck, and some warm brown pants and calf-high laced wedged boots.
Why don't I look that good?
I was. Same.
You look amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She did really good.
She did.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Fuck.
You seen this?
Yes. You look radiant.
Thanks, Fuss.
Wow. Man, maybe I should tail you on your date to make sure nothing goes wrong.
No.
I don't know that that's a good idea.
Yeah, good point.
Someone
Somebody's got to watch
needs
the
to
chess
stay
pieces.
here and watch Venley,
I'm the perfect guy for that job.
right?
What?
Come. Mage armor.
So you just booped mage armor on her?
Yes, no, that's really good because you just went from a 9
Yeah.
to
13 plus your dex, so.
Probably 13.
Does the -1?
It does.
Okay.
Well.
There you go then.
And then, what's your favorite flower? I can't remember.
Just asking you a question.
I feel like you'd really like sunflowers.
Sunflowers?
Sure. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I don't get flowers.
You smell like a sunflower.
Nutty.
For the next minute, but good.
floral, but yes, still.
V, can I speak to you for a moment? Privately?
And as you break off to have a conversation, we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Oh!
The date cometh.
Date night cometh. Oh!
Thank you all so much. I think we have a winner to pick.
A few winners, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did we break? Did we break?
3 winners.
Wow.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's right. We're giving away
Yeah.
dice. I forgot that that's happening
Greenleaf
tonight.
Geek is
Greenleaf
making
Geek.
custom dice for 1 subscriber a month.
Shall we do the dice first?
Sure, we'll do dice first. So dice, custom dice first.
You have to be a subscriber to win.
Have to be a subscriber to win.
So, renew Twitch Prime
Yep. So you better
Acting
renew Twitch
drunk.
Prime right now.
has made me slightly drunk.
Ready? Let's do it.
Sub dice.
Sup, dude?
Dice hype. Dice hype.
Round of applause.
Yay.
Round of applause, everyone.
Good job.
Yay! You win dice. All right. Now we're doing the decal for your car. The car decal.
I was
decal.
so confused.
Yeah.
The fuck is a decal?
You know,
You need to roleplay a little less.
Laughing underwater.
That's what Harold
On a
did.
roll.
Alright, and now for the D4 minifigs. You want to hype up Eldritch Foundry a little before we talk about
Wait, guys,
Dude.
Oh man.
I have something ready for when you
Dude.
announce it.
Okay, so Eldritch Foundry is our amazing sponsor, and they are a custom miniature company that is incredible. We've
Absolutely
seen some of the minis that they are going to be producing, and wow, the level of detail is
How many days do
incredible.
they have left on their Kickstarter, Captains?
Hmm?
How many days do they have left on their Kickstarter?
12.
There we go. All right, 12 days left on their Kickstarter. We'll get a link thrown up in the chat for that. Please back them. They are incredible.
I believe the next stretch goal is an art book and bits or something after that. So
The art book was, and all of the
Concept.
concept art
Oh
is
my
created
God.
by Ilya,
who
who made our intro animation.
They're the yep.
Yes.
He is the artist who did our intro, so we love him and his art. And all right, are
Do
we
we
ready?
have the mini here to show?
Not out.
No, it would get it not just yet.
It's over there.
Okay, it's over there.
The big one is behind a case over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we have a winner.
We have a wiener.
Cyanide. Oh, awesome. Awesome.
All right. Thank you guys for watching, for tuning in on our live show. Back.
Live.
So sadly, that means that we can't be in the chat with you, but
As much. There might be a few lurking.
I mean,
Yeah, because that would be irresponsible,
I'm
right?
looking at us
speak
lurking
for
too. So.
yourself.
Reach for the sky.
thank you for tuning
Reach
in.
for the
We'll
sky.
see you next week at
Next-
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, live again, and with special guest Dave Lapata from
Oh my
Evil
gosh, I
Madness.
forgot about
So
that.
cool.
Oh
And
my
find out what
Yeah,
happens next week. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yes, find out what happened next week.
Next week. Oh,
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's.
Yeah.
Kill TV.
Yeah, Kill TV. We're gonna raid Kill TV because they are amazing and good friends of ours here in Atlanta.
They're also another Atlanta stream.
Yeah.
But as always, be excellent to each other.
And may you always roll with advantage.
Rock on.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.